residents of Riot City. My name is the historian Angus Ardacey. This is Sean Thomas, and we are moments away from the start of Battle for Supremacy. It's our final event of the year. Every title will be on the line. Our main event, the Grand Champion Chris Basso defending against Miki Fortune. It is all happening tonight, Sean.
Be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon you. So saith the Bard, and so say us here at Riot City Wrestling tonight. We will find out whether Miki Fortunes is able to right the wrongs from last year at Battle for Supremacy, and we'll be finding it all out tonight at Battle for Supremacy 18, heading moments from now.
Let's get ready to riot!
Every time I step into the ring, it might be my last. You know, as a hero, I don't like putting frowns on people's faces. I'm going to enjoy this very much. Brodie Marshall. This is an RCW General Manager. Downunder. Hey, we don't have a job. I've got really enough GM. I'm hard to witness what Jett and I do at Battle for Supremacy. Miki Fortune has won the Riot City Rumble! And she has a title shot for the Grand Championship at Battle for Supremacy. But now, she has to get through the Old Guards, and she has to get to Chris Basso.
This right now is my redemption arc. You thought I was going to be an easy task, didn't you?
One of the greatest wrestlers Australia has ever produced, and that is me.
At Battle for Supremacy, we could be looking at our new Grand Champion. Welcome to Battle for Supremacy! My name's James Sullivan. I'm going to be your ring announcer for this evening, and I just have one question for every single one of you here. Are you ready to riot? Yeah! Come on, guys. I think we can get right out of here now. Come on. Are you ready to riot? Yeah! And without further ado, the following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Wow! Introducing first.
Yes, Battle for Supremacy 18. Can you believe it? This is our 18th edition of this event. So much history, so much going into tonight as well. And we're going to kick things off with #hard Banjo Powers looking for a bit of redemption against Dean Brady of the Old Guard.
Well, you're speaking about history repeating itself. It was just a couple of months ago. We were here for the Riot City Rumble where Banjo Powers went one-on-one with Dean Brady, unfortunately coming out with a loss there. And this is where, as you said, Banjo is looking to right the wrong, to gain back a bit of the power, to get back his hardness, if you will.
Well, look, tonight is going to be all about redemption. We're going to talk later on about Miki Fortune back in the main event, challenging for the title. But let's go right now to our next entrant.
by Ben Rosenthal himself. One thing that I said earlier towards the start of this year, and I stand by it now, Dean Brady is the man to watch. And I'll say right now, coming to December here, the Wrestler of the Year for RCW.
Wow.
One of the most dangerous, one of the most methodical, one of the most impressive men to step into this RCW ring this year.
Well, don't let Chris Basso hear you say that. Now, it was just 12 months ago at this very event that Dean Brady made a deal with the Devil. The Devil being Ben Rosenthal, you can see accompanying him to the ring tonight. That was for the Emerald Crown, a title that was one of many that were held by Dean Brady this calendar year. He was also tag team champion as well, Sean. So, yeah, look, maybe there is some credence there to him being the Wrestler of the Year.
Hold on, straight away, Banjo! This match has not even begun. Angus, I was about to rattle off some more of the accolades, but the fact of the matter is, I mean, this match might be over before it's even begun here.
This is insane. This is exactly what Banjo Powers needs to do. He needs to fight the match on his terms. And yeah, look, he caught Dean Brady off guard, but that's what you gotta do.
And now, this match has started good and proper, straight out of the gate. I was going to say, we're in a predicament here tonight where Banjo Powers could have been number 3 on the list of competitors that Dean Brady has taken off the shelf permanently, some might say, from RCW, and at least for the time being, Banjo Powers knew that, had it scouted, and took advantage early.
Now, we ended last month, of course, brutality with Dean Brady essentially sending Matt Hayter packing from RCW. Who knows when we're going to see him again? And to your point, of course, back in this venue, heavy as the crown. We saw Delta Zaria, as you might know her now, for the very last time. I'm sure Banjo Powers does not want to add himself to that list, Sean.
Banjo Powers now from the get-go has been dominant early in his
What?
contest. Hold on!
What? Landing on his feet, Dean Brady. Have you ever seen such a thing?
I've learnt not to be shocked by anything that the Muscle Mercenary is going to pull out of his bag of tricks. And unfortunately now, Brady has his bearings. And now caught to the quick here. Cut to the quick by Banjo Powers. Dean Brady on the outside in a precarious predicament here.
Banjo Powers trying to use his quickness. Gets cut off there. Cross-bodied by the Muscle Mercenary.
Forearm smashing straight into the jaw of Banjo Powers. And now you are going to see the pace, hopefully for Dean Brady, if he wills it so, is going to slow down. It is going to be methodical, it's going to be brutal, it is going to be hard-hitting. This is the Dean Brady playbook now.
Yeah, Dean Brady, this guy has just had a calendar year that any wrestler could hope to dream for. Countless main events, countless championship victories, and the fans here still, you know, what he has done, just despicable behavior as well, and they are right behind Banjo Powers tonight.
Fake throwing, just launching Banjo Powers halfway across the ring. In one-on-one action, Dean Brady is damn near unstoppable. We saw him recently, well, you think about who holds the Strength Cup at the moment. That is Snacks, who we will see later on tonight in tag team action. That was in a triple threat competition, a three-way dance.
Pinned, Dean Brady, not pinned.
Was not pinned, was not submitted. You put him one-on-one, you have the sleazeball Ben Rosenthal in the ring. It's damn near impossible to stop this man.
Yeah, and Banjo Powers has been right there, right up against the Old Guard all year. Don't forget, he challenged for the tag team titles when it was Dean Brady and Cutthroat back at Fringe Mania when Violet Blitz turned on him. Yeah, he had his plate full with her, but now Banjo Powers, hashtag hard, he's a free man, hoping to regroup. And what momentum it would be to beat Dean Brady in the last event of 2024, Sean.
This feels like the very first time that Powers has been able to fully shed the shadow that is Violet Blitz. Hopefully we're looking for a clean one-on-one match here with the tilt-a-whirl head scissors straight on to Dean Brady. And again, yeah, to your point, this is the opportunity to end the year with a victory without his former tag team partner hanging over every single damn move that he made.
That's right, Violet Blitz really was a thorn in the side of Banjo Powers all year. Oh, hold on, Banjo up on the shoulders.
You're looking for a victory roll here. Coming forward, shades of Bret the Hitman Hart.
Whoa, just a 2 count there. Just a 2.
And just like that, clothesline changing the dynamics of the match. I was going to say, keep that bell handy there. This might be a quick one from now.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. This match started fast. It's been going at a blistering pace thus far. But maybe I spoke too soon. Dean Brady applying that rear chin lock. And look, he's got the knee buried between the shoulder blades.
That's it, wrenching Powers back. It is not pretty, it is effective, and that's kind of the mantra of Dean Brady. Simply put, just that smash mouth style. He's a muscle mercenary using that strength, that unbridled, unparalleled strength that Brady has.
Yeah, unparalleled is right. I don't think there's anyone, maybe bar Redshaw on the RCW roster right now, stronger than Dean Brady. Surely not in better condition because Brady's strong, but he's got the endurance as well, Sean.
Well, this is the thing I was just about to say. It's hard to imagine that he'd taken a Banjo before the match had even begun, and already now we've gone back to an equal style affair. He's bounced back scarily fast.
Oh, geez, I don't want to think about what would have happened if he didn't take the Banjo at the very start. This could be all over right now, but Banjo playing a very smart game here, but he's got to stick and move because he cannot keep absorbing these blows.
So you really do not want to be going into I hate to use this word, a fisticuffs affair with Dean Brady here.
This is right. Look at this. Firing back with some of his own. He avoided that last shot. Now, Banjo firing up. Brady ducks it this time. Hard chop, taking Banjo down.
Bit of a dusty influence there as just chopped the life out of him for his troubles. And again now, Dean Brady just stalking his prey here. And this is exactly kind of what we saw back at the Rumble. This is Brady imposing his will on his opponent. But to the point here, on the other side of the equation, here's a man that does not give up. Banjo Powers, it's not that he's the
Whoa! Nice brainbuster there by Banjo Powers, countering Dean Brady.
That's
Some
it.
strength of his own on display there.
That never say die, never quit attitude of Banjo Powers. I cannot remember the last time, if ever, Banjo Powers has ever submitted, tapped out, given up of an affair, looking for the Banjito.
He will never give up, Banjo Powers. They're as tenacious as they come. Hashtag hard, hashtag go to sleep.
Goodness, he stumbled now. He's taken a moment here. Unfortunately, I think he's quite near the ropes. Did not need it, at least on that occasion. Brady muscling out of the pin there, 2.5 for the count.
So don't forget, earlier this year, it was Banjo Powers had a chance to become the RCW Grand Champion as well. He's had a lot of experience in these big matches, big title matches. And look, from what we've seen of him in 2024 and the troubles and tribulations, if he beats Dean Brady tonight, goes into next year with a clean slate, hey, the sky is the limit for this young man.
You know that Banjo has not forgotten. Hold on. Caught mid-air, mid-hurricanrana. Sit out, powerbomb.
Covered out,
One,
lateral press, hooks
two.
the leg.
Jeez.
Just the two, can you believe it?
If Banjo Powers had been thinking of Mega Slam just before, that got knocked the hell out of him.
Wow, that was incredibly close, and just Ben Rosenthal arguing with the referee there, but that was a 2 count.
Oddly enough, I've almost forgotten that Ben's on the outside. He's been oddly complacent and compliant on the outside.
Compliant, yes.
Of course, we are going to see the Old Guard in action later on tonight. The leader of the Old Guard, or at least the head of the Old Guard there, Chris Basso, current RCW Grand Champion, will be going one-on-one against the winner of the Riot City Rumble in Miki Fortune.
Miki Fortune, that's right. She's back-to-back years here main eventing Battle for Supremacy.
You hear that? The sound of hard reverberating around the Goodwood
Whoa,
Center here.
Hurricane Runner cover now. Shoulders are down. No, just the 2.
Sorry, that was a choke slam reversed into a Hurricane Rana.
Yeah, a Hurricane Runner and a very successful pin attempt there.
This is the moment here. Banjo needs to take advantage, needs to shake the cobwebs, needs to get to his feet before Dean Brady and continue the onslaught.
Yeah, it's good to create some separation, but he's got to stick on his man.
There we go. Hold on!
Oh, just a pump kick there.
Just absorbed the knee from Powers and coming back with one twice as furious.
And that's the problem when you fight strength with Dean Brady. You've got to be prepared because he's going to hit you with everything and the kitchen sink shot.
He's the man who has apparently lived with a chip on his shoulder, courtesy of his sister,
Oh, wait a
Daria.
second. Look at this.
Another person that's on the mind, I think, of Dean Brady currently.
And the signature move of Matt Hayter, the super kick, adding insult to injury. Here he goes.
Speaking of egos, hold on!
Banjo ducks it.
Dean Brady, now known as Icarus.
Flies too close to the sun.
Alabama slam.
Nicely done by Banjo Powers.
And now pulling him forward. There we go. Here's what you have to do. You need to continue the onslaught, continue the battery. Perhaps you have a chance.
Hey, too close to the ropes.
Wait a minute. Ben Rosenthal holding on. They gave him just seconds, beautiful seconds.
Oh, no. F5 by
Jesus.
Dean Brady.
What was that I was saying about Ben before? Wait a minute. He's got him. Caught that in that guillotine choke here. And you notice here, his back is firmly against the rope. Banjo has nowhere to go at this point.
Banjo, the life is just being sapped out of him, but the fans are still behind him, Sean.
Banjo.
Never count out Banjo
Wait.
Powers.
Holy! Banjo used his own body to keep, and he's not even let go. We need some help out here. He's refusing to. Okay, there we are. Brady holding that choke on well past the point of life. And once again, it is a tale as old as time, at least for this year. Angus, Dean Brady, arm raised up. He ends 2024 a winner, straight and simple, a winner.
And it's not enough for him just to pin Banjo Powers. He already did that back in the Rumble. He needed to add that exclamation point. He needed to make him tap out. And Banjo Powers, not someone who gives up very easily. You will not see this man submit very often. But in that situation, it was his life on the line. That was a relentless guillotine choke. If he didn't tap, geez, who knows?
Well, here's the thing, and here's the important thing to note. He didn't tap out. He passed out.
He passed out, that's right.
He passed out. And that is the story of Banjo Powers. He will not give up. But the story for Dean Brady, and I will say it again, RCW Wrestler of the Year, the one to watch in 2025. I know it. Unfortunately, Ben Rosenthal knows it. Now the people here at the Goodwood Center know it.
Yeah, that's right. Dean Brady completing his 12-month period here with the Old Guard, and probably the most successful 12-month period of his entire career. It began last year at Battle for Supremacy when he became the Emerald Crown holder, and it ends tonight with an emphatic victory over Banjo Powers here to kick things off at Battle for Supremacy 18. Who knows what 2025 has in store? I probably would like this commentary guest to be further from the ring maybe next year, because this guy, what an intimidating figure.
And this is how things have started for the Old Guard here. By the end of tonight, more gold may still be kept within the Old Guard as Chris Basso looks to keep the RCW Grand title in the family.
That's right, let's go. Well, commendable effort to Banjo Powers. I'm still high on this guy. I'm still bullish on him. Not his night tonight, but believe me, this man will come back strong next year. But let's go back to James Dalton.
The following is a fatal four-way Kings of Rome Christmas Chaos match for the RCW Tag Team Championships. Two competitors will start in the ring. Anyone can be tagged in or out, and the winner will be decided by pin or submission. Introducing first.
Angus, let me paint a picture for you.
Please, paint a picture.
It is Christmas morning.
It is.
You wake up. You know what you have begged Santa Claus for this year. You're waiting maybe for that PS5 game or that new watch or a whole number of new things. And you get told, hey, here's what you get for Christmas. The Kings of Ruin are going to throw you a tag team match with a whole bunch of teams, and maybe, just maybe, you'll get the RCW tag team titles. Also, the SWAT's involved.
The SWAT is involved. SWAT 1, SWAT 2. I'm very excited to find out which one is tagging with Katie Trey, but it has been a tumultuous year for the tag team championships, to say the very least. We started off the year with, it was the Old Guard as tag team champions, then it went to the Enterprise, and now the Kings of Ruin. Who knows? Tonight we could end on another team holding the gold.
Another one of those teams is the Enterprise, and remembering the Enterprise just recently lost the tag team titles. I'm going to say it, because of Bob.
It was because of Bob. It was because of Bob.
Because of Bob.
I've been saying that for months now.
That's what Bob stands for.
It stands for because of Bob.
Because of Bob.
Have you ever seen a... Mr. Cliffmas?
I have another question for you.
Sure, go for it.
Did Mr. Cliff, did he take an existing sweater and cut the sleeves off, or is he the only man that I know that knows where to find a Christmas vest?
Oh, no, I asked him. I said, Mr. Cliff, where did you find that? He gave me the specific directions, and that is a Grinch sweater because, yeah, he is a bit of a Grinch. Let's be real. And he had almost the entire of RCW in detention, in the lead up to Christmas last week. It was the last week before school holidays, and he's got everyone in detention and looking for a tag team partner who, I guess, by omission alone, it is Red Smash 2.
Is Red Smash know where he's at? What is he holding on to? Is that a drink?
Does he know what he's signed up to? Because he could be the tag team champion at the end of the night.
And this could be the moment that he becomes, what, 38-1 or 37? I don't know, 50,
We're up to 39.
Gee.
We are looking down the barrel of 40 and 0.
Oh, Merry
Or
Christmas.
0 and 40. Here come the former champions.
Because of Bob.
Yeah, because of Bob. And look, as I said, I've been saying this guy was rotten from the start. And tonight they're going to be trying things Kaito's way. Looking a bit naked without those belts though.
Yeah, we saw earlier in the week, Kaito has requested that they do things the honourable way, that there is no cheating, there's no shenanigans, there's just simple, straight-laced wrestling affair, and they will come back with the belts.
Well, and Bob said he's willing to give it a go. Is he sincere about that? Is this going to happen? Are we going to see, for the first time ever, an honourable enterprise?
Honourable Bob.
And look, I know Izzy Shaw, my fiance, is out there, and she's done her best to keep these guys on the straight and narrow, but just, I don't like the way Bob operates. I'm sorry, I don't.
I'll say for the time, for what I'm seeing in the ring there, it looks like the two are on the same page here. Kaito and Bob, formidable tag team in their own right when they can get on the same page. Now the champions who have asked specifically for this match. Careful! It's really disturbing to me that out of everyone in the ring, Havoc is the one who most resembles Santa Claus.
Hey, Havoc loves Christmas. Remember a couple years ago, it was Team Havoc versus Team Zak Sabbath in a Christmas Chaos tag match. He just loves the concept, and but behind that demeanor is a real jolly individual, Havoc. And he's got a lot of reasons to be jolly because he's one half of the tag champs right now.
It is Christmas time is always a very strange time here at Riot City Wrestling. But one thing that is for sure is that, as I mentioned, this was requested. This is a Kings of Ruin Christmas special here, a gift to the other tag teams. They said, we're going to be fighting champions.
Now there's something I would like to see, a Kings of Ruin Christmas special. A full-on Christmas special hosted by the Kings of Ruin. Let's do that next year, I think.
The odd thing about this as well is that, just know that by the end of this night, we talked a lot about the Old Guard. However, this could be a Kings of Ruin clean sweep. By the end of tonight, you could see King of Ruin holding the Grand Championship, the Emerald Crown, and the Tag Team title.
Well, that's right. This is the first of 3 matches where Kings of Ruin will be represented. The newly crowned Mike Boomer and Havoc. Of course, Mike Boomer, a 3-time tag team champion here in RCW. Very impressive. Only one more and he'll tie Dean Brady's record.
Again, just another instance where people are chasing Dean Brady. Now it looks like we might be, how exactly do you maintain order in this sort of matchup here?
Well, we will see tags in and out. And of course, things are going at a severe deficit because they do not need to be pinned or submitted to win the title.
This is not elimination rules. This is one fall to a finish here, and whoever makes that pinfall has won the titles for their team.
That's right. There was another four-way tag team title match earlier in the year where the Enterprise did come away victorious.
There you are.
So
This is what this is about here. Sorry to cut you off. I think it's the RCW tag team titles, as you were saying. Sorry.
The Enterprise has experience in this match type this year. Let's see if that pays dividends for them as we get set to get underway.
Starting things off with Mr. Cliffmas and, well, hardcore claws.
Oh, come on now. That is just not Christmassy.
Did he say get serious while he's wearing that sweater?
Yeah.
Sorry, Vesta.
Vesta.
Sweat vest.
And you would think he would be pretty happy right now because Mr. Cliff is on school holidays, of course.
At the best time for teachers all around the world. Okay, cool. Let's start. These things notoriously never work.
Well, if they do get the joke, could they please read it out loud? I do like the joke.
Now, if Havoc has done his homework, he'll be holding his thumb, and he'll get the top end there. There's a method to the madness here.
Havoc
There you
won!
go!
All right, should I ring the bell? Is that the match? Is it done?
Hold on. And bam!
I still want to see what the joke is. Well, there's no joke right now because Mike Brimmer has just tagged himself in.
And so has SWAT A.
Is SWAT
The
what?
taller one is SWAT A.
Is this the same SWAT that we saw last month at Brutality?
How much money does Katie Trey have to keep a SWAT on retainer?
Round the clock SWAT care, I've heard he's got.
Now here's starting with Mike Boomer and SWATman.
SWATman, I like it.
Now got the tag team, one half of the tag team champions, Mike Boomer. It's kind of an interesting affair here.
Oh, what was that? Interesting shoulder block there by a SWAT man.
You have to really figure out what your strategy is in this sort of match, because the longer you stay in the ring, the more offense and more damage you're going to take, but the less time you're in the ring, the less time you have to get the pinfall for your team.
Oh, that's exactly right. And you got to have eyes in the back of your head, in the front of your head, in the side of your head, just everywhere.
Kaitoa
And this is what I'm
forcing the pin.
talking about. I don't think Katie Trey realized that Kaitoa tagged in for the Enterprise now.
They're flipping right back up. 18 years of age. Kaitoa is an incredible specimen of a wrestler. Sky is the limit for this man, and that is something that I think Bob both understands and is insanely jealous of.
Yeah, Bob has been doing his best to keep Kaitoa under his thumb for most of this year. But Kaitoa is ready to fly. He's ready to take to the skies, and look at this.
I'm going to say the two young high flyers here. I mean, I say young, I really do not know how young or old Smash is.
No, he could be 65 for all we know.
And could be 12.
It could be 12. I hope he's not 12.
Kaitoa, hold on, there we go. A forced tag in
Yep,
from Bob.
Bitter old bastard tagging himself in. I thought he was going to do things Kaitoa's way here, Sean. What interesting.
At least for the moment, everything is fair and square. Everything's fairly kind of calm and considered. We'll see how long that lasts here. And now we're back to what in the world is Cliff was doing?
Oh, wow.
What did they put? Was that a slip on his chest?
Those were detention slips, those pink detention slips.
Detention chop.
And I want to know what did Red Smash 2 do to deserve detention?
I don't know if you've noticed here, we don't have the joke, but Katie Trey has the hat.
He does, that's right. Hold on. Bob holds onto the ropes.
Very smart. Oh, wow!
One of the SWAT men has come in and is now laying out Red Smash 2.
Like a bat out of hell, Swatman with that flying crossbody forearm, taking out Red Smash.
And I would like to say it is very fortunate that Katie Trey's hat matches his tights.
Also, just in another way of trying to keep a hold. Now I was going to say, where's the other SWATman? And there they are.
Yeah, on the outside. And now a SWAT is actually a proper official branch of US policing. So I don't know if we legally can call these guys SWAT.
Well, I was trying to figure out if there actually are SWAT or if SWAT stands for something else.
I think it does stand for something. I think someone is going to have to fact check us and get back to us on that one. Watch out, Katie Trey.
Gotta say though, without Amber there to spook and scare the living hell out of Katie Trey, there's been a weird complicity between the SWAT and Katie Trey.
There is. It's almost like Amber facilitated unbeknowingly this friendship between, this blooming friendship between Katie Trey and
the SWAT. Now we've got to be careful here. He can be disqualified.
Would that end the match?
That would, I guess, give Mr. Cliffmas the win.
Yeah, but not by legal means, so the title wouldn't change.
That's very true. These are chaotic matches.
This is Christmas chaos. And here is the Master of Mayhem back in the ring. This is what you want. You want quick tags with your partner. The rules still stand. You would like to isolate anyone in your corner. Nice tag team combination here by the Kings of Ruin. Mike Boomer, Sugar Rush Mike Boomer, because he's been handing out those candy canes now. The cover, and the Swatman breaks it up.
I do question the intelligence of this matchup that Havoc and Boomer have kind of sent out, because you're really putting yourself in a predicament where it's so easy to lose these titles. So easy, and you do not have to be involved.
Yeah, that's right. You do not have to be involved, as we mentioned before.
Hold on, Angus!
On both sides.
Smash! Kayatoa!
What are they both thinking here?
Caution to the wind!
Just a shrug by both men.
Holy!
Stereo moonsaults. Unbelievable athleticism by Kaito and Red Smash 2.
If you ever see a Kayatoa above you, I guess you kiss. It's like a mistletoe. A much more deadly one.
Izzy Shaw can't believe what she's just seen on the outside.
Oh goodness, I forget Izzy Shaw's out there. There's so many people outside the ring at one given time.
So many to keep track of. We are doing our best for you guys. This festive season, as Red Smash 2 has tagged himself in now.
And Mike Boomer still the legal man. Coming through with a crossbody. Straight for the pinfall here, 2! Katie Trey saving the match for his team and for everyone else.
And it is jam-packed here inside at the Goodwood Community Center. They are having to put out more chairs. We have too many residents here tonight, Sean.
That's it. We have packed out the Goodwood Center here, the last event of the year. Packed in the ring, packed outside the ring.
Super no vacancy here tonight. Standing room only.
It's Katie Trey and Red Smash. Two people who have been one-on-one during the mean streets earlier on this year, I do believe.
And don't forget, Red Smash 2 was, Mr. Cliff was his first opponent.
Yes.
His very first match.
Oh! Hold on. It's Katie Trey's Swatman. Those pants are ripped open like a Christmas present.
I'll have to get a good look at that. Oh, you're right. Where is Katie Trey's Swatman getting his pants from?
I really think, if there's anything, if Katie Trey is responsible for their outfits, he has absolutely been skimping.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think the budgets are tight here at the end of the issue.
Oh my goodness! Mr. Cliffers coming through, forearm, second, straight in for a body slam!
Well, we are on day 12 of Mr. Cliffmas right now.
Oh, the sweater vest comes off. Wait, another sweater vest!
He is packing 2 sweater vests tonight, Sean.
The man must be hot as hell.
But he has icy, cold blood running through his veins.
Oh, almost going for a swing, a neck breaker there off the top ropes. Katie Trey saving the damage from his teammate.
Now tags himself in, does Katie Trey.
Might be looking here for the lariat. Coming through, oh no!
Oh geez, he nailed his Swatman right on the top of his head. Hold on now, Mr. Cliff! Just the 2 there.
That was a fist straight to the temple of the Swatman. The deep-handed Swatman, Russian leg sweep by Katie Trey, the former dog.
The former Riot City Wrestling champion. And don't forget, well, hold on. Cover, crucifix pin.
Almost!
Oh, just the 2 again.
Mr. Cliffmas almost breaking the losing streak.
Wow. And don't forget, Katie Trey is only 1 win away, 1 championship away from becoming a Grand Slam champion in his own right, and that title he needs to complete the trilogy of Emerald Crown RCW title is the tag title. He could be Grand Slam champion right now, sure.
It's hard to forget that Katie Trey is one of the most dangerous competitors here at Riot City Wrestling.
And Bob, did you see that? Just took Kaitoa off the apron.
It's easy to remember, he held that title for damn near almost a year, I believe, and it was only until Zarya came along that he was able to be toppled from the top of the mountain.
So Katie Trey won that title at this event 2 years ago.
And now Bob back into the ring. Bob just absolutely viciously raking his forearm across the face, the nose of Mr. Cliff.
Short arm lariat there by the bitter old bastard.
It is very interesting. You know, Kaitoa asked for this kind of style of match, and it is working out very well for the team of the Enterprise.
I think there's some issues with this team where, on occasion, Kaitoa doesn't respect the veteran instinct of Bob. Do you think there's some credence to that? Do you think Bob is ever justified, Sean?
Look, I have to say yes, and here's why. Bob's way of doing things in the ring is the reason why they became champions in the first place. And Kaitoa, at this point, he is still figuring out who he is in the ring, what kind of wrestler he wants to be, what kind of style he wants to employ. The amount that this man, Kaitoa, has been able to accomplish in the short time he's been here has been in part due to his association with the bitter old bastard.
Yeah, and right now, even more bitter perhaps. Havoc coming back into the ring, tags in. It's him and Mr. Cliff Legal right now, ladies and gentlemen. Not Katie Train is SWAT man.
Now both of them taking the Master of Mayhem to task. Ducks through, comes forward with a double clothesline. The Master of Mayhem, current RCW Tag Team Champion, clearing house.
Yeah, another man one title away from the Grand Slam as well. Hold on, Mike Boomer.
Oh!
Heart attack there.
Elevated heart attack off the second rope here. Coming for the count. Everyone, the entire team. Katie Train, the SWATmen, breaking it up for their team. Seeing Red Smash and Mr. Cliffmas getting in on the action now. Everyone is in the ring.
It's all breaking down here, Sean.
Kaitoa, you can see him, he was on the apron. He doesn't quite know. Wait, Kaitoa's the legal.
Yeah, he tagged Bob. Kaitoa has made the tag. He is the legal man. Everyone's in a huddle in the middle.
What in the hell has he got going on?
Swanton Atomico by Kaitoa.
Kaitoa with that flipping senton taking out the entirety of the field here. Remember, folks, this is for the RCW Tag Team titles. Right now, we have one half of the champs, Mike Boomer, in the ring against the young Kaitoa, youngest man in the ring, youngest man in RCW.
Hold on.
Wow!
Elevated cutter there by Kaitoa.
Springboard cutter. Kaitoa feeling it. Gets a boot for his trouble. Mike Boomer has it scouted. Kaitoa has it scouted.
Yeah, Gum and Geary there stunning Mike Boomer on the top rope, and Kaitoa loves to play up there.
It's been an amazing to watch these two men, the young and the... Oh, wait, hold on!
I think Kaitoa lost his footing there. Mike Boomer able to land safely. Catches Kaitoa.
I was just talking.
Whoa! Countered by counter. Moonsault and just the two, Sean.
And that is that veteran difference between the two. I was saying young versus old. Really what that means is experience versus inexperience. That sort of move, you can argue, is something that Mike Boomer would not have messed up. Unfortunately, Kaitoa took the high risk and there was a high reward. Wait a minute.
What's Bob got in his hand?
Hold on, is that the watch?
Yeah, what was he going to do? Who was he going to use that watch on?
Who do you think he was going to use it on?
And Kaitoa saying, we don't do it this way. Tonight we do it my way. And look, Katie Train and SWAT man have come in, interrupted the Enterprise now.
And see, while I think, yes, there are things that Kaitoa should be listening to Bob about, you need to be on the same page. Bob was not on the same page with Kaitoa's plan, and look where it's got them. Hold on! The mist! Mike Boomer!
But
mystified!
Look! No, the mist didn't
Wait!
work!
What do you mean?
The detention!
Oh, the red mist!
Oh, no!
For the first, that is the best damn response to a mist that I've ever seen. Oh, detention slips.
For a moment, the mist almost didn't work.
Hold on. Red smash. Up and over!
Power bomb to the outside. Havoc. 25 years and he's still pulling out new tricks.
Bob back in the ring. Has that watch.
He's got the watch. He's got the watch. Mike Boomer. Gum and Geary. Now.
Champions have it scouted. We've seen this before. Bam! Champions have it scouted. Have it hooked. Have the titles once more. Angus, there you have it. That is Christmas chaos straight from the Kings of Ruin to you, to us, to everyone watching here on YouTube and around the world. That is how Christmas works in RCW.
What can I say, Sean? Bob's way, unfortunately tonight, or fortunately, didn't get the job done. Bob should have listened to Kaitoa because, wait, hold on, Kaitoa, he wants the handshake.
And that's it. There you see the show of respect there from Kaitoa to the Kings of Ruin. now 1/3 of the way towards having that clean sweep here at Battle for Supremacy.
And look at the sportsmanship. Kaitoa celebrating with the rightful victors here, the tag team champions, Mike Boomer, Havoc, Kings of Ruin. Great respect from the young Kaitoa, the young kid, Kaitoa!
Hold on! Whoa! Wait a minute, Bob!
Just decked his tag partner with that watch. The
Bob
watch.
taking out his own tag.
Wait
a minute! Hold on!
That's my fiance. He's using her as a shield.
And Izzy Shaw now giving Bob a handful. And what the hell is it? Things about to blow up here. I mean, that is your fiance there, Angus. And Bob.
That is my fiance.
Bob needs to be very careful here. He might suffer the wrath of the Kings of
No.
Ruin. Angus, be careful what you're doing. Angus, I mean, I don't know what's going on here. Well, Angus is coming out onto Bob here. Wait a minute, hold on. Bob, getting right to the face of Angus. What do you mean? Oh my God! Gee, Bob, come on! Wow! Izzy Shaw cleaning house here, standing up for a man. Bob, suck it in, suck it out. And there we have it. There is your Christmas present here. Angus, Izzy Shaw. Merry Christmas. Oh, and at least to the two of them, a good night indeed. And my God, things have started. I mean, things are all wet here at the desk here. That being said, though, we still have RCW Tag Team Champions in Havoc, in Mike Boomer. What the hell? How are you feeling, my man? Reinvigorated.
A measure of revenge, to say the least.
Revitalized.
And I got it back. I got the watch back. What a turn of events, and here they are, your tag team champions, the Kings of Ruin. Oh my God, I'm wet. I'm soaked.
You need to work this out here. Get yourself camera ready.
Oh, good. Well, let's do that, and we'll go back to James Dalton.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
All right, as we reset here after what was, well, I didn't even know what to call that. We've got Redshaw coming out. He was meant to face Einar the Strange, but in that interview you facilitated.
That's it. I had hopes to have a sit-down interview with Redshaw and Einar the Strange and have a bit of decorum, a bit of sensibility before what was meant to be a singles match now. And Redshaw not even wrestling in wrestling gear here to compete here tonight. He has a mic in hand. We know he is set to go one-on-one against somebody tonight.
That's right.
See, you wanted to say already, mate. There'll be no match for Redshaw tonight. You don't deserve to see me wrestle tonight.
Well, we were promised a surprise opponent.
That's it. I don't have anything on my sheet here for who that is, but I think we can make an educated guess.
That's right. The champ is here.
Nick Armstrong, multi-time RCW heavyweight champion, and a man who's been looking to get back on the horse, back on the saddle, and reclaim his place in the upper echelons here in Riot City.
Yeah, the man who just took Buddy Matthews to the limit at MCW Endgame about a week ago, but let's listen in and hear what the Champ's got to say.
Redshaw, kick his ass! Redshaw, the only thing that stinks at it is your attitude. You see, these people paid good money tonight to come see a fight. I see 2 men in this ring. What do you say, Banjo? You and me right here tonight.
As you can see, Nicholas, I'm looking my ring here.
Redshaw was scheduled to compete here tonight.
Redshaw definitely wasn't. At the very least, he was, believe he's going to have an easy night, a night off.
We did advertise a match to this full capacity crowd.
Okay! How do we say them's the fighting words? Redshaw, this is one way to piss off a White Rhino. I think one way or another, looks like we have that match. Referee sliding into the ring here.
Yes.
Oh! And that might be how we start this match. There we go!
Oh, here we
Coming
go.
forward. The bell has started officially in his jeans and very nice dress shoes here. We're going to see the White Rhino against the Champ.
And this is a very interesting predicament here because obviously Redshaw was meant to face Einar the Strange, but as we mentioned in our introduction to this, Redshaw basically eliminating Einar the Strange in that interview you facilitated.
That's it.
How did you get out of that unscathed, by the way?
Honestly, the second I see anything of that nature, unlike with you and Bob right there, and the second I see any sort of violence and chewing, I'm out.
Fair enough.
I'm gone. I am not paid enough for that. And you saw the ramifications of what occurred. Einar the Strange is indefinitely out, and this is just after coming back after a year-long hiatus from the company.
That's right. Einar looked great at Brutality. Hoped I would have seen him compete in his first singles match here tonight. Nevertheless, I am not complaining when I get a free Champ match.
That's it, Nick Armstrong now. We knew that he was going to be here at Battle for Supremacy. Did not know in what capacity. He wasn't strictly scheduled to have a match, but unlike Redshaw, he is ready and dressed to compete.
That's the thing, the old wrestling adage, always bring your gear, Sean. Always bring your gear.
I was hoping that Redshaw would at least have it underneath, but
Like Superman.
Redshaw, we can see right now, already calling it quits.
No, he's not going to come over and dip water on me either, is he?
I'm going to stay away just in case.
I'm already soaked.
And now Nick Armstrong says, absolutely not. We came here for a fight.
Good. Bring this one back to the ring, please.
Right back into the ring.
Thank you.
This is not hardcore rules, but unfortunately fortunately Nick is not going to allow this to end in a disqualification or a count out. We are here for a pinfall submission. I have to wonder though, and Einar asked this of Redshaw himself before the attack occurred, how is Redshaw's neck? We saw Brutality twisted clean off.
It was. Yes, I was going to mention that. That's right. Einar the Strange came back with a vicious new move, I guess, the neck twist, and really did a number on Redshaw back at Brutality. I guess he's had enough time to lay off, I guess, and rest up, but who knows with wrestlers. You do not want to give away any soreness, any weakness, because your opponent will take advantage of it.
And least of all, you don't want to do that to the champ. Nick Armstrong, such a methodical, calculated wrestler in his own right, will look at any weakness and take advantage.
And that's right, Nick Armstrong, he's been around a minute or two. Just as we mentioned, had that match against Brodie Matthews a week ago at MCW, but it was a year ago at this event, a decade ago at this event, Battle for Supremacy 2014, that Nick Armstrong beat Adam Brooks to become RCW champion for the first time. 10 years ago, Sean.
Exactly right, 10 years ago to the date. And at least at this time we're looking at Battle for Supremacy 18, where he might be going out to a full Nelson lock here.
The White Rhino's got that locked in hard.
We've seen Banjo Powers already go out tonight. We could see the champ end this night in the same way. Now rallying back is Armstrong with a few choice hits here, whipped against the ropes, coming back with a fiery clothesline.
And it was a year ago. Nick Armstrong freed himself of the shackles of the Old Guard at this very event. So Battle for Supremacy has been a haven for Armstrong in the past and almost was again tonight.
Yeah, we're talking about Armstrong. Remember, later on tonight, we are going to see the battle for the general manager ship. We're going to see the tag team of Jett, Armstrong, and Dr. Richard Gouda against, wait a minute!
Armstrong cutter out of nowhere. And that is, oh no.
But wisely rolling out of the ring, saving himself. I mean, you know he wasn't going to kick out. Redshaw knew he wasn't going to kick out.
Wise by the White Rhino. The Wise Rhino, we might have to stop calling it.
Let's do it.
Or is that elephants? Elephants are wise. Anyway,
elephants never forget.
That's correct. And Nick Armstrong isn't forgetting the beating that he got just moments ago by Redshaw, bringing him back into the ring.
You know who will not have forgotten? Einar the Strange. And though he's not here tonight at Battle for Supremacy, you have to know that he is going to be coming back with a vengeance, and the person he's going to have his eyes scoured straight on is indeed Redshaw.
Oh, now the sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter
has been a very successful maneuver for Nick Armstrong in the past.
Center of the ring is Redshaw.
We could see another submission finish here.
Nick Armstrong has that locked in tight. Redshaw using that clear power advantage to muscle his way onto the rope. Right by the rope,
there
catches it.
He got it, Sean.
Forcing the champ to relinquish the hold.
And our referee here, the returning skinny ref, might I add. We haven't seen him in about 3 years.
Sorry, returning skinny ref.
That's skinny ref.
Skinny ref.
Yeah, he was a legend of the referee game here in Riot City Wrestling. Oh!
Even Sean Thomas learned something new.
Back elbow.
Oh, wow!
Belly to Billy.
Landing high on the top of his back did Armstrong there. That was a vicious, nasty
Whoa.
belly to belly.
Just the two kick out.
You have to wonder there, again, the longer this match goes, what is the situation with Redshaw's neck?
See that? The turnbuckle pad. Redshaw has removed the turnbuckle pad.
I mean,
Skinny ref is onto it though.
Skinny ref sees it.
This is what I'm saying. This guy is a legend of the referee game. You can't get anything past Skinny ref.
He's looking for the pad here, and it's come out somewhere. Hold on. Might be looking for that dead weight power slam.
Maybe, but
hold on, wait. Whoa.
Almost went into the turnbuckle.
Cutter again. No. Whoa. That just, you could see that under the small of his back.
Yeah, the upper arm there. Straight into it.
There we go.
Dead
Power
weight,
slam.
Dead weight power slam now. Lateral press.
One.
Hooks both
Two.
legs.
Hooks 2.5.
Two.
The champ kicking out of a dead weight power slam. I have to wonder, did Redshaw get all of that? It was very quick. It was very hastily done. But then again, we can't discount the strength and the will of the champ. Hold on. Redshaw now.
To the referee. The lights.
The lights have gone out.
The lights are...
I don't know who's coming out at this point.
They're back on. Look who it is.
Hey.
It's Einar the Strange.
Einar the Strange on the top rope here.
He just teleported.
This entity just teleported into the ring. Where the hell did he come from?
How fast was that? A moment ago.
Wait, cutter!
Armstrong cutter now. Cover. Hooks the leg.
3. Wow. Einar did not even lay a finger on Redshaw, simply allowed the situation to evolve that would end in his loss.
That's right, the psychological edge of Einar the Strange paying dividends tonight for Nick Armstrong, who benefits unbeknowingly from the appearance tonight of Einar the Strange, who thankfully is still with us after that hellacious attack from Redshaw earlier in the week.
Well, you can see Redshaw staring up as Einar looks down like a hawk, stalking his prey here. Unfortunately, I think we might be seeing a repeat of just a few months ago. Redshaw is in a dangerous situation here.
Einar the Strange just stalking his prey. And you got to think revenge is on the mind.
Redshaw, I mean, we're about to see, I think, an eye for an eye here.
Oh no, maybe not.
I'm sorry, it's just a bit of restraint from Einar. The message has been sent here. I could have taken you out.
Absolutely.
I decided not to.
That's exactly, I think, what's going on here, Sean Thomas. I believe Another Strange sparing Redshaw the physical punishment, but the mental humiliation. Just another chapter in what is turning out to be quite a story here in Riot City Wrestling.
What is worse, taking a beating or your enemies giving you a bit of mercy?
I don't know, you tell me, thespian.
Yes. Unfortunately, that is something that is going to be for a later time. For now, let us jump back in the ring as we head towards.
Hey, he caught it! Well done, James Dalton.
The masterful hands of James Dalton and the masterful voice of James Dalton.
Quick, put him in the slips, ASAP.
The following contest is the C4 Grand Prix Final Crown, and he's set for a 15-minute time limit. And if Zak Sabbath loses tonight, he must retire from professional wrestling.
Fast speed snacks. More powerful than a penny. And a man who doesn't really told millions in a single bound, but is rather the skyscraper instead. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Super Sigma. Your next RCW General Crown holder. Tonight, not only does he become the king of the C4 Absolute Grand Prix, but the hero who retired Zak Sabbath.
Well, it is all on the line in this one, Sean Thomas. We are witnessing, or about to witness, the finals of the 2024 C4 Absolute Grand Prix. The Emerald Crown title is on the line, but also the career of Zak Sabbath. And the man who is looking to retire the legend, it is Super Sigma.
That's it for Zak Sabbath tonight. It is Emerald Crown or retirement. For Sigma, it is simply Emerald Crown. There is no alternative. There is no other universe. There is simply himself, where he will
What is this, a
take
baby?
names, kiss babies, smile
Did he just,
proudly.
did you just take a baby from one of our fans
And
here?
there you go. He's showing himself to be an incredible individual here. Look at the man, a man of the people.
Well, Riot City Wrestling is for families, you know, of all ages. Infants and the very elderly can enjoy Riot City Wrestling. And Sigma is looking to become not only the winner of the 2024 Absolute Grand Prix, but for the first time ever, the Emerald Crown holder did not make it to the finals. The title has become vacant, and the man who went through the entire field undefeated is standing here right now as Super Sigma.
That's it. The one thing that Super Sigma has been able to enjoy throughout this year is utter dominance. He has not been pinned. He has not been defeated at all. He ran roughshed through the contest. He has defeated Zak Sabbath before. He defeated Vinny, defeated Snacks, came away with 6 points.
That's right. It was the
in the Grand Prix.
very first round of the C4 that there was an overwhelming victory from Sigma on Zak Sabbath. And speaking of Zak Sabbath,
Hey Sabbath, it's time.
we're getting some exclusive pictures backstage here in Kings of Ruin dressing room. The other competitors of the C4 Absolute Grand Prix, of course, Vinny and Snacks.
Show them. Show them everything that you're fighting for. Give me hell.
What a special moment right there.
You know, I was going to be asking you what is different, what changes between the last time Sigma and Sabbath last met one-on-one in the ring, and what you saw right there is exactly what is different, what Sabbath is fighting for. He is not just fighting for his career, he is fighting for everybody he loves and everybody that believes in him.
Well, for Zak Sabbath, for 18 years of professional wrestling, it is all coming down to this. There will be 15 minutes on the clock. Don't forget, he only has 15 minutes to defeat Sigma and become the Emerald Crown holder. If he can't do it, he will retire. And you saw, yes, it's all about the Kings of Ruin. It's all about the other wrestlers who look up to him here. But it's all about family for Zak Sabbath here tonight.
Zak Sabbath knows what's at stake, and make no mistake about it, Angus, the reason that Sabbath put his whole career on the line in the first place is because of the man standing in the ring right now. He was beaten so thoroughly, he's deflated so entirely that he said, if I cannot win every other match heading in, there's no point of me being in the ring.
And there was a time where it looked like Zak Sabbath was mathematically eliminated from the C4 Absolute Grand Prix. A couple decisions, yes, had to go in the right way for Zak Sabbath to make it here tonight. He did not have a clean sweep to the finals here. But that doesn't matter. The tournament is done. We are here in the finals. It is all coming down to this. For 15 minutes, everything Zak Sabbath has done in his entire career, it needs to come into play if he has any chance of defeating Super Sigma.
You look at the weight that is, well, metaphorically weighing down on Sabbath at the moment. Now, take a look at Sigma. There is no weight, there is no worries, there is no concern. That is a man who already believes in his heart and his mind that that title that is just a few feet away from him is already around his waist.
Let us hear from James Dalton, the official in-ring introductions for this highly anticipated contest.
Introducing first, standing at 6'9", weighing at 130 kilograms. He's the hero RCW needs, Super Sigma! Introducing next, representing the Kings of Ruin, weighing at 96 kilograms. He's the Dark King, the one, the only, Zak Sabbath!
Angus, you said, hold on, wait a minute, already, Sigma Bomb, oh my God!
The bell has not rung yet. Now it has.
I mean, keep that handy, we might be needing it immediately.
No!
Oh, wow!
Kick out at one.
One!
Kick out at one by Zak Sabbath.
One!
This is how much this means to him. The Dark King, Zak Sabbath, he will not go quiet into that good night, Sean Thomas.
I have not seen a look of concern on the face of Sigma this year.
But look,
hold on.
He's down again. That back. 18 years of wear and tear on that back, Sean.
Angus, you said to me earlier that it is going to be 15 minutes that Zak Sabbath has to defeat Sigma. I'm looking at this a different way. It is 15 minutes that Zak Sabbath has to survive
Oh my God.
Super Sigma.
And don't forget, if Zak Sabbath can't do it in 15 minutes, then this will be a draw and his career will be over.
That's it. He needs a win here tonight. We have that vacant Emerald Crown waiting at ringside to the victor here. And this is a tale that we have seen now from Sigma time and time again. Playing with his food, playing with his opponent, toying with them.
Super Sigma, he defeated his opponents in very quick order.
Hold on!
Hold on.
Up and over, landing on his feet.
Low bridge from Zak Sabbath. Now, plancher to the outside, catches Sigma, still hasn't left his feet yet.
We're only a bit over a minute into this match here, and already we have taken to the outside, coming towards that commentary.
Hey.
Hold on, wait a minute!
He just took the baby.
What do you mean he took the baby? He's got that baby here.
Oh, something tells me something's up with that baby. It's a fake baby. That is not.
Oh my God!
That is not a real baby. He just punted the baby. Sigma punted the baby.
He punted a fake baby. I repeat, punted A fake baby.
I want to know what a fan was doing here with a fake baby, Sean.
Why did a fan have a fake baby? Hold on! Zak Sabbath up and over!
Tope Suicida!
The psychological mind game that Sigma has tried to incorporate has not worked, but what might work is the state of Zak Sabbath's back, which again, 15 minutes is a long damn time for somebody with a back injury.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, sleeping on your back in the wrong way will just ruin your entire day, but taking a 7-foot Sigma bomb, forget about it.
How about a chokeslam off the apron? Here we go.
The hardest part of the ring, Sean, that's just a steel beam where Zak Sabbath is standing. He's got to get out of here.
The problem that I'm finding here, oh my god, no!
Worst case scenario for Zak Sabbath.
Well, he's dead. He's gone. That's it. We are what?
And a count out will certify the victory for Sigma right here, right now.
Bit over 12 minutes left on the clock, and we might need 10 more seconds, and that's it.
In just 3 minutes, Sigma has laid waste to the 18-year career of Zak Sabbath.
The problem here, even if Sabbath is able to get back in the ring, how much more does he have left in the tank? And my next question is, why, oh why, is Sabbath still trying to employ the same sort of style that he always has? He cannot be a high flyer in this match. His body simply won't allow it.
We're up to 8 now, Sean. 9 is the count. Zak Sabbath now just barely by the skin of his teeth gets back in the ring.
And now watch what happens next. He's made his way back into the ring, but for how much longer? I smell a Sigma bomb incoming.
And you got to think, for the long-term health prospects of Zak Sabbath, he has a very young child. We just saw her in the entrance video. I mean, he's got his rest of his life to think about. Is this the right thing for Zak Sabbath to be doing? To be taking the fight to Sigma?
Now you see that switch of the facial expression in Sigma, and then the mask comes back on. But just for a moment, the fury that was etched on the face of Super Sigma.
Oh no.
Here we go. Up.
Are we looking for that Sigma bomb again?
And down. Zak's, he is fighting for his life.
Yeah, good. Zak out of harm's way this time. Rolls through, but the back again, Sean.
And this is what I'm saying. You cannot use that same technique.
You cannot. But Zak Sabbath, that's all he knows. This guy fights with his heart, his soul. He throws caution to the wind. It's brought him to the RCW Championship, for God's sake.
Zak Sabbath is going to have to adapt or die. It is that plain and that simple. There is no weakness currently in the game plan of Sigma with a thumb to the eye there. Sigma has every possibility scouted.
And Sigma holds all the cards right now.
And the problem is, Angus, you said this earlier, that if you're a wrestler in RCW, you do not want to show any weakness. You don't want to show any sort of pain or issue. Sigma knows. Oh, this is the problem. Sigma knows every single issue that Sabbath has because he exacerbated all of them.
That's right. These two guys have wrestled many times in the past for championships, in main event situations. They've gone the distance in matchups. They know each other quite well. And Sigma, right now, knowing exactly how to exploit Zak Sabbath's weaknesses.
You know, we are just past the 10-minute mark. We've got 10 minutes remaining here in this match. And I think at this point, Sigma can just take his time. He can be as carefree and methodical as he wants to be, because this match can be over in 3 seconds.
It could be. And we almost saw it over in 3 minutes just moments ago. And
wait a minute. And again, you see, usually Sabbath would be able to land that on his feet. No issue. No problem.
His sciatica, the back, his legs have to have spasms. And gets caught again.
Go that
Sigma.
fireman slam there. Kick out.
Sigma won't miss twice with that.
Every single time Sabbath is forced to kick out, that exerts not only energy, but that has to be spasming his lower back. You can see him holding his lower back right now.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if he's got some pins and needles as well, feeling down his spine, down his legs, weaknesses in his lower extremities, Sean.
What happens if you lose feeling entirely?
Yeah,
what if you cannot feel your legs?
And look, he's having a hard time getting a vertical basis right now. I'm not a medical expert, but I would be saying right now the back is failing Zak Sabbath in a major way, and Sigma using his strength. Zak Sabbath landing on his feet, flips out off the ropes, ducks the back elbow no.
This is getting almost uncomfortable to watch here. We are seeing a completely different Sabbath, and not for the better.
Yeah, just not a lot on the strikes either from Zak Sabbath. But ducks the Skyliner. There,
comes through with a drop kick. but is he able to capitalize on that maneuver? Oh my God!
Sigma went for one of his own.
I think that might be the first mistake by Super Sigma in this match.
Yeah, just getting a bit cocky there, Sean, a bit arrogant. And Zak with the Psycho knee.
In the same way that I say that Zak Sabbath needs to go away from what he knows, Sigma needs to stay with what he knows.
Yeah.
He is the power game.
Absolutely, absolutely. I couldn't have said it better myself, Sean.
And now you hear the crowd here at the Goodwood Community Center firmly behind everybody here for Zak Sabbath.
Zak again, Shining Wizard this time. Wearing Sigma down, keeping him down. You have to not get Sigma get to a vertical basis because that 7-foot tall frame is able to use all his power and extreme will against Zak Sabbath.
That's it. Now I think Zak has figured out what he has to do here. He has to prevent Sigma from getting to a full standing base. Keep him on the ground. Don't enable him any sort of leeway to get back onto his feet.
Another Shining Wizard to the back of the head that time. Rolls Sigma over, hooks the far leg.
Finally going for that pinfall there. Kick out by Sigma. We have just about 6 minutes left on the clock for an Emerald Crown to be decided.
That's right, we've been going almost 9 minutes right now. That's pretty impressive, but the back of Zak Sabbath right at this point, adrenaline will be wearing off. His back will start to seize up. He doesn't have much time left if he wants to put Sigma away.
That's it. If you are Zak Sabbath, the thing that you have to weigh up, the mathematical equation that needs to be on your mind is how much energy do I need to exert trying to put Sigma down, and how much of that can my body withstand?
Vile driver, but the back is going to give out yet again. Sigma almost tries to take advantage, and Zak with the roll.
Oh no,
sunset
careful.
Flip.
I think he's starting to have things scouted, and just when you think Sabbath has a bit of momentum,
oh, the Skyliner.
Inside out.
The Skyliner and the disdain from the crowd, but Super Sigma knows he is just moments away from ending Zak's career.
Sigma is not a man for the people. Sigma is a man in spite of the people.
Oh, and maybe another Sigma bomb, but Zak, I think he collapsed there. Did you see that?
Now, unfortunately, again, I think we're going to see, oh my God!
The green mist.
Wait a minute!
The green mist of Zak Sabbath.
There is one way, I mean, that might be the last ditch effort here from Sabbath.
Using what brought him to the dance, the green mist, stunning Super Sigma, who I don't think he knows where he is right now.
You know, I think I need to apologize. If you are Zak Sabbath, stick with what you know. Fortunately now I think he has found him, and that's exactly the kind of time that Sabbath needed to be able to muster some form of kick out there.
Could have been all over. If Sigma had found Zak Sabbath quicker, could have pinned him, could have been Emerald Crown holder right now, but Zak Sabbath wisely spinning that mist, that green stinging mist in the eyes of Sigma.
Can Sabbath even get to his feet though? Here's the problem, he's just taken 2 Sigma bombs, been chokeslammed on the apron here, and now unfortunately I think Sigma has got enough of his faculties together. He can see his opponent, he can see victory. Down goes Sabbath.
Chokeslam, another hard landing on the spine.
Oh my God.
And
Angus,
now
Angus!
To end the Zak Sabbath's career, 18 years. Is it all about to go up in flames?
I mean, for anybody here that was betting against Sigma, if you can call your bookie, please make that call now. Things are about to end violently and suddenly.
No, not a third one.
1 and 2 and 3.
And this would be it. You'd have to believe this could be it for Zak Sabbath.
Hold on! Secondary miss!
Black miss that time. Black miss. Now Zak Sabbath.
No!
Vile!
No! Oh my God!
Vile driver.
Surely!
Dark King. Cover 2, 3.
Zak Sabbath! Zak Sabbath, the Dark King himself, has been crowned with the Emerald Jewel of RCW.
Sean Thomas, the career of Zak Sabbath will continue. He is now our brand new Emerald Crown holder, and he has completed for the very first time in Riot City Wrestling history the Grand Slam. He was an RCW Tag Team Champion. He was the RCW Champion, and now the holder of the Emerald Crown. He did it! History has been made tonight.
His body may be broken, but his mind was willing. He had a will, he had a way, and at this point I have to wonder, what is the vision like for Sigma now and into the future? The man was Mr. Twice in the face, and that was what it took to ensure that the Dark King came away with the victory and his career intact.
Put that one in the history books. Zak Sabbath, your brand new Emerald Crown holder.
Listen to this crowd.
It is a loud, it is a rowdy crowd here at the Adelaide Fringe.
Look at this place.
They are going nuts.
This crowd has come alive.
Yeah, we find ourselves in a very interesting situation here with these two members of the, well, I would say the new guard here in Riot City Wrestling.
Wow.
The up-and-comers, those to look out for in 2025. These two were a part of the C4, unfortunately coming up short. And we talked a lot about how they mirror each other in a lot of ways. Their careers mirror each other. They came up together and they have come to an understanding and a belief that they can work just as effectively with each other as opposed to against one another.
Well, these two have tag teamed together on multiple occasions, and I guess after coming up short in the C4, they've set their sights on the tag division tonight. What an opponent for them. As fans just walk right behind us. Well, Sean Thomas, for the very last time here in 2024, and potentially the last time in Riot City Wrestling, we are proud to welcome back our very own.
Yep. Hi, Jadine Brady. So Perea have one last match here in Adelaide.
From 2025, these two men will be based in the United States of America, but for tonight, they are proudly Riot City Wrestling homegrown
record holders here in RCW, longest reigning RCW tag team champions, the most reigns of anybody, of any team here. It is Eli Theseus and Gabriel Eros, the Perea.
Well, we have seen these two grow up, literally grow up in front of our very own eyes. From starting out as the Wog Boys back in 2016 and then finally finding themselves as these party-loving athletes to capturing the Riot City Wrestling Tag Team Championship in the main event of RCW 200 back in 2018 to, well, turning their backs and joining Rocky Monero in the family, the highs, the lows, everything in between, almost a decade. And tonight we say thank you for your service, Perea, and best of luck in conquering the world.
The Perea see a lot of themselves in Vinny and in Snacks. They see the parallels and they see them as the perfect team to have their final match here in Riot City Wrestling. You are going to see a hard-hitting affair, and this is going to be a true test of experience versus a new up-and-coming team. This is the perfect opportunity for Vinny and for Snacks. They unfortunately came up short against the Old Guard, and this is the way to finish 2024 here.
I mean, this may as well be a championship match because if you can get a win over the Perea.
Oh, we need to be careful here. Sorry, Angus, to cut you off here, but tempers seem to be boiling over. The referee looking to restore order before the match has even begun here.
And this is what we would have come to expect from the Perea. As much as they are beloved by the fans here, these guys are not afraid to color outside the lines.
Vinny and Snacks, they have to be completely on the same page, because I can tell you, if they are not, the Perea will sniff it out and they will exploit it. Tag team aficionados, experts in their own fields.
As you mentioned, no team has won the RCW tag titles more times as a team than the Perea. These two are about to set off to the world, but they have one last match here at Riot City Wrestling. Here we go.
To start the second half, here we are at Battle for Supremacy 18. We are going to be beginning with Vincent Di Maria and Eli Theseus to start off this contest. Here you go, tempers are going to flare early, and you have to wonder who that benefits more, the aggressive style of the Perea, and that is a great way to sucker in, well, the newer competitor that is Vincent Di Maria.
That's right, Vincent Di Maria obviously recently lost the RCW Emerald round, so he's looking for that next signature victory, that next signature moment that's going to catapult him to the next level here in Riot City Wrestling. And tonight a win with Snacks over the Perea would certainly do that, Sean.
You know, after early in the night, Havoc and Boomer came up victorious, retained their tag team titles against 3 other teams. They'll be looking for the next new competitors to step up as well. The Kings of Ruin are indeed working champions. They are fighting champions, and you can't look for a better competition than right here in front of this ring.
There's a great test for the Perea as well, fine-tuning those skills before going off to America.
Here we go!
And like a mirror, looking in a mirror, Eli Theseus staring at Vincent Di Maria. Wow.
You know, you have been around a lot longer than I have in RCW. As you said, you've seen the Perea grow up here in RCW. Can you speak to what has made the Perea so successful here in RCW over the years? Why are they at the top of the mountain the way that they are?
It's because they perfect everything. They perfect their in-ring ability. They perfect it outside, marketing themselves, speaking in front of the camera, creating these personas in the ring that the fans have connected with. The Perea, everything they do, they strive to be the best at. And just on a personal note, without the Perea, there would be no Angus Ardacy. They brought me into Riot City Wrestling. They asked me to film their promo for them back in 2019, and I got my foot in the door with Riot City, and without them, I would not be sitting here right now.
Now stepping his foot into the ring here, Gabriel Eroff and Snacks now taking to the ring here. The speed, the velocity in which Gabriel darts across the ring here, really putting Snacks on his paces.
Wow.
Good Lord, the dexterity of these two competitors. Snacks, for such a tall man, is such a nimble human being.
It really is. Arm drag there by Gabriel Eros, slowing the pace down.
to your point, it is that authenticity that the Perea has really cultivated and solidified within this industry. They are masters of the craft. They are students of the game. And as you said, everything they do is done to perfection. Every move you see here has been done hundreds upon hundreds of times against countless opponents across countless promotions.
That's right, and their physiques as well. They have worked on sculpting their bodies into these Greek gods that they really are right in front of us. I cannot sing the praises of these two enough. As much as there have been times where I have bemoaned their existence. Some of the dastardly things they've done with Rocky Monero and the family, these two guys are the genuine artifact. They are the real deal, and they are ready to take on the world.
There we go, and now Vinny has to be careful not to be goaded into the ring. The simple, blatantly, and now suffering for his troubles here. The atomic drop, or Manhattan drop followed by the atomic drop, excuse me. And now throwing Vinny, discarding him out the ring. The Perea standing tall one last time here in an RCW ring.
Hold on, who's on the phone? Who's on the phone to the Perea?
Oh. Now we have to be careful here. Snacks and Vinny in trouble on the outside, scattering to the winds here, wisely so.
Yeah, very, very wise there, but hold on.
Oh no! Well, double tandem backdrops onto the apron.
The Perea, every trick in the book, they have seen it and they've written a few themselves. So don't expect to out-scout the Perea.
Next year, Perea looking to literally cross the oceans, head over to America, go international, play their craft against a brand new set of challengers.
How exciting
and competitors.
Is that? They could show up anywhere. They could really show up in any company.
But now that patented drop kick from Snacks, executed to perfection himself. And this is the thing, this is a perfect learning opportunity for Vinny and Snacks. What better way to play your craft as a tag team as to trying up against one of the best, if not the best tag team in RCW history.
Yeah, covered by Vincent DiMaria, kick out.
So it learned by doing.
And it's interesting too because in Australian professional wrestling there will be a void for top tag teams as the Perea go off and conquer the world. There is a big spot open here in Australia for another tag team to come and take over the mantle of the Perea. Could it be Snacks and Vinny?
And you know, for the Perea, they welcome that. They will say, you want to take over, you want to be the next us, so be it. But we're going to make you work for it.
And right now they are indeed making them work for it.
Yep, Vinny and Snacks slingshotting. Gabriel against the ropes, hard elbows straight into the mouth. Now looking for a bit of tag team offense of their own.
Oh, wow, nice. Into the splash there, cover, kick out.
Hit the wheelbarrow into the splash there, getting a 2 count only. Snacks now tagging in DiMaria. Now the leading competitor, Gabriel Eros, in for the Perea.
That's nice there. Quick tags from Vinny and Snacks. Good to see.
Gonna say, here you go. Here you start to see tag team fundamentals. Keep your opponent away from their tag team partner. Isolate, decimate, dominate.
And that's the only way you can beat the Perea. Two singles competitors on their own as a team cannot do it. You need to be a legitimate tag team if you stand any chance of beating the Perea. We saw that last month. We saw Katie Trey and one of his SWAT men. They thought they could hang in the ring as a tag team, and they came up way short.
Oh, careful. Here we Gabriel trying to squirm and writhe his way out of the grip of the former Emerald Crown holder.
A slingshot there from Vincent DiMaria, tagging in Snacks, the holder of the Strength Cup.
Again, another quick tag here, and another dose of tag team offense straight into the mouth of Gabriel Eros.
The continuity on display here. Impressive.
Gonna say, now that things have slowed down, now that the pace has kind of come to a more easy to deal with affair, I think we're starting to see a bit of tag team offense, and unfortunately one mistake brings Eli Theseus straight into the ring.
That's right, Young Feast, as we used to call him, in the ring now with Snacks, diving European uppercut there.
That's it, goading Vinny in. However, exploiter suplex right into the corner.
Oh, that's rough.
Ugly.
Rough landing for Vincent DiMaria.
Thing to remember is, and you have rightly said, yes, Vinny and Snacks have tagged before, but they are primarily singles competitors. The amount of reps that the Perea have brought about is 8 years
Oh,
of
I love this
primarily
part.
tag team affairs.
I love this part. You ready?
Snacks isn't.
Oh,
Come
no.
through. Oh my God!
There we go. Coming out.
Spine tingling, spine buster from Theseus. And now Eli Theseus and Snacks are two legal competitors in the ring. The other illegal men are down for the count on the outside.
Think about the legendary teams in RCW that these guys, the Perea, have had storied rivalries with. I'm thinking Gods and Monsters, I'm thinking the Millennials, the Rude Ones, world-class egos, Kings of Ruin. It is a who's who, and the Perea have beaten them all at one time here in RCW.
That's it. If you name an Australian tag team in the country, the Perea has faced them and the Perea has beaten them. And the Perea has probably taken their titles.
Yeah, most likely. One of the most decorated tag teams in the world
Hold
right
on.
now.
Sidewalk slam, reverse DDT. Expertly done. Nicely executed for a 2.5 count. Vinny coming up short. Eli Theseus saving the match for the Perea.
Yeah, longest pinfall of the match so far. And you got to think momentum is in the corner right now of Vincent DiMaria and Snacks.
Yeah, and now they're trying to place Eli Theseus into the corner here. Sees a clothesline. Oh, beautiful neck breaker. And we've seen this senton, this swanton before from Snacks. Gabriel saw it as well, had it scouted.
And that's what makes the Perea so dangerous. They can scout you from the moment you think of it.
Oh, Superman punch there. And now Snacks immediately off the top. Hold on.
There it is, the magic killer from the Perea. Double stack.
Two.
Pin.
No.
And Vinny, in the nick of time, breaks the pin. And that's just one of the many, many moves deep into the playbook, the toolbox that the Perea have. I've seen them finish a match with about a dozen different moves over the years, Sean Thomas.
That's it. We just saw the one night Mykonos there, unfortunately unable to get the job done. And now Vinny has just dumped Gabriel Eros onto the ground unceremoniously. Now do you see just dragging Snacks into the corner to make the tag?
That's what you got to do. Get the fresh man in.
Up and over, onto his feet, coming forward for a backbreaker. Hold on, did you see that?
Incredible ring awareness there by Eli Theseus.
Oh!
Back elbow from Gabriel Eros, catching Vincent DiMaria.
Honestly, I don't know if Vinny is aware that Gabriel's a legal man. I think he's
aware of that elbow to the face.
It's coming through. Gabriel, come forward!
There it is!
Huge drop kick, one of the best elevated drop kicks in RCW.
I love that drop kick.
Hold a stunner!
Still on his feet, down to one knee. Tag is made.
And now I think we might be seeing that swanton once again.
Hold on, hold on. X-Plex!
X-Plex! Oh my God. Gabriel's in trouble!
Gabriel's
in trouble! Angus!
We are we going to see this, Sean?
Two! Oh!
Kick
2
out
and
at
3 quarters. That is an X-Plex and the swanton, and still Gabriel Eros kicking out in the nick of time.
The wherewithal to do that. This is why Gabriel Eros is world class. This is why the Perea are world class.
At the moment, and they need to keep up this momentum because for the time being, at the moment, Eli Theseus is nowhere to be seen. This is a prime time to really find a way to finish off your opponent. If not now, when?
Basically a handicap match at this point. Hold on.
Gabriel, kick to the midsection here. Now here we go. Eli Theseus taking a tag out of nowhere. Looking for Kalanitka.
Oh no. And now,
roll up,
roll up, roll up.
2, 3.
What? Hold on. They just pinned the Perea.
The Perea have just been pinned by Vincent DiMaria and Snacks. The crowd is beside themselves.
Well, clearly a very pro-Perea house tonight, but victorious in their first official outing as a tag team. It's Vincent DiMaria and Snacks pinning the Perea on their last night here in Riot City Wrestling.
And can I say, shades of the Perea in how they came away with that victory, used any and all means to gain the pinfall. There was a double pinfall from both Snacks and Vinny. 3 seconds, that's all it takes.
Well, there you go. Are these guys, are Vinny and Snacks your next #1 contenders? Could they be your next Riot City Wrestling Tag Team Champions. I don't think the tag team division...
Hold on, Angus, hold on. Eli back in the ring here.
Yeah, he's not happy how that went down.
I said we've got to be careful now. The Perea knows that they are leaving and they have left with a loss here in RCW.
They want the microphone. Let's listen in. Hear what the Perea have to say.
Boys, well done. On behalf of the Perea, we want to thank Riot City Wrestling for raising us and making us into the men we are today. Through thick and thin, all of you, for the last almost 10 years, have been there for the Perea, through thick and thin. Having said all that, we love you all very much, but boys, this country, this company, this continent, it's yours to have now, boys.
Incredible.
You heard it there from the Perea. This company, this country, it's yours.
What a moment. What a moment as the four men stand here in the ring. We have just witnessed, I feel, the passing of the torch.
So we got past, present, and future. Eli Theseus, Snacks, Gabriel Eros, Vincent Di Maria, four incredible competitors in their own right. And now two of those men standing in the ring right now. The Perea will be heading overseas to ply their craft and try something new, Angus.
Absolutely. The sky is the limit for the Perea, as is the sky the limit for Vincent Di Maria and Snacks. For one last time here in Riot City, to play us out, to play the Perea out. As they share in this moment with the residents who, yes, have seen them through thick and thin, good times and bad, feast and famine.
Now we are laying the flag down upon the rings for the very last time. We are seeing the Perea here in action. The crowd standing in applause, standing on their feet here. We want to thank the Perea for their time here in Riot City. I cannot wait to see what these two have in store the next time we see them, guaranteed on a television screen.
I'm getting a little emotional here, Sean. This is like watching a brother or a family friend go off into the world to try to make it on their own. This is a moment that these two men have been dreaming about their entire careers.
And not for nothing, as we see the Perea leaving the Goodwood Community Center, leaving RCW. You know that looking on is not only everyone here at the back here in RCW, but is indeed the RCW Tag Team Champions, Havoc and Boomer. Have they found their next two competitors?
Well, what a match, what a moment. Let's hear it again for the Perea, and let's go back.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. It is to determine our next RCW General Manager. Introducing first.
Does that say what I think it says? Jeez, please. Oh, good grief. Oh my God.
It's a rather surreal experience here for the very first time. For the very first time, the debut of Dr. Richard Gouda is going to be an in-ring competition here.
How did we get here? I remember 2 years ago, this Dr. Gouda was Redshaw's anger management therapist. He then obtained documents, medical documents of Miki Fortune, and illegally gave them to Jett Armstrong and Jimmy C. And somehow he has found his way to the general managership. Or should I say, not quite yet.
Well, by the end of tonight, one way or another, we thought we would find out months ago, but through shenanigans, through stuffing ballot boxes, through everything you can imagine that should not be in an election process, by the end of this here wrestling tag team match, we will have a brand new general manager of Riot City Wrestling.
This is how most democracies work, right? With professional wrestling match outcomes, determining who gets to run us. Like, we could be looking at our new boss right here, Sean. Dr. Richard Gouda could be our boss.
Honestly, I wish more elections were settled this way.
And look, I've said some pretty choice things about him, so just job security-wise, I don't know.
I just say, and I mean this with all dear sincerity, Dr. Richard Gouda actually looks damn good.
He does. He's looking pretty cut, doesn't he?
Damn good, and actually looks ready for this match here. And why wouldn't you when you have the Alchemist Jett Armstrong on your side? Angus, did you ever think that you were going to see the return of big Brodie Marshall to the ring? How long has it been since Brodie stepped inside the ring for a genuine wrestling match?
It's been almost 3 years, and to answer your question, big Brodie Marshall sat next to me for the better part of 2 years as a color commentator. During that time, I never had any inkling that he would ever get cleared, that he would ever get back into the ring. I thought his days were done. But it's taken Richard Gouda, it's taken Jett Armstrong, it's taken Jimmy C to get under his skin enough to get him back out there into the squared circle. And tonight, with Downunder by his side, we could be looking at our next general manager, and I pray to the wrestling gods that he is our next general manager.
The problem, well, there are two questions that are weighing in on my mind. Number one being, how much wrestling experience does Dr. Richard Gouda actually have? Has he been training? And number two is, how cleared is big Brodie Marshall? How is his body holding up? Similar to what I was asking about Zak Sabbath. Can he go in the way that big Brodie Marshall wants to be able to go?
Can he turn back the clock? Can he shake the ring rust? Let us find out as we get set for our semi-main event here today.
That's it. We're not going to find out just yet. Starting in the ring will be Downunder against Jett Armstrong. And Jimmy C trying to provide an early advantage with a bit of a distraction. With a big right-hander haymaker from Downunder to start things off. A man who I'm pretty sure from the very beginning simply just wanted a fight. Wanted a big fight.
That's right. Downunder, I don't think he fancied himself to be a campaigner, a politician, but has found himself here with almost the balance of power in his hands. A performance performance tonight could certify.
Whoa, hold on.
Did I just see that?
Dr. Richard Gouda, after a few choice words, wants Big Brodie Marshall in the ring.
He wants his rival, his political rival, Big Brodie Marshall, to tag in.
I mean, is Downunder really going to oblige that, or is he just going to kick the hell out of it?
Let's
now?
find out. The fans here want Brodie.
There you go, the fans have called for it. Big Brodie Marshall now in the ring. Officially, for the first time in almost 3 years, we are going to see a Big Brodie beatdown.
It was Fringe Mania 2022. The last time we saw Big Brodie Marshall in the ring.
Look at the size difference.
Oh, and right immediately, look who's tags out.
Possibly the wisest thing that Dr. Richard Gouda has done these past 6 months.
And now this is a very interesting matchup, Jett Armstrong and Big Brodie Marshall. There's a lot of history here, believe it or not. It was 2016 that Jett Armstrong won the Strength Cup and challenged the then champion, Big Brodie Marshall.
Oh, you see there, and now we go, the first test of the strength of Big Brodie Marshall.
Hey, he looks pretty good to me. Hasn't missed a step so far. Hold on, pop-up powerbomb, maybe? No.
And the question is, you know, if his body is in working order, what's the ring rust situation like? Is he as familiar with the ring as he once was?
Yeah, time will tell. It was spinal stenosis that Big Brodie Marshall was diagnosed with, and that is a tough thing to come back from.
Massive, massive hip drop. Here we go. Let's test that out.
Oh, drops the elbow.
Now down under the legal man once again with a massive leg drop.
Coming out by Downunder, the Outback legend.
Remembering once again, this is to decide who will be the general manager of Riot City Wrestling. Will it be Dr. Richard Gouda or will it be Big Brodie Marshall?
And surely there's a limit to the amount of times GBC can jump up on the apron. Come on.
And at this point,
And there was a tag.
here you go. I don't know if we're living in a democracy here in Riot City Wrestling, but the people have called for the expulsion of Jimmy C, and Richard Gouda has called for Downunder's attention.
Richard Gouda with the blind tag. I never thought I'd say that. And now, with the referee distracted, it seems. Now with the referee distracted, they are laying waste to Downunder.
Hold on!
Oh no!
Headbutt to the nether regions, headbutts to Downunder's Down Under.
Can we call that dick to dick, perhaps?
It is very weird because if you line them up in a particular way, it actually says please cheese.
It does if you get Jett Armstrong on the wrong side. You're right.
And now the first punch.
Not much behind those.
The second punch.
The third punch.
I was going to say, I don't think really Down Under needs to be held back. At this point, you know what? An eye poke is going to do it.
That'll be more effective, I think, for the good doctor.
You can't really train the eye muscles to withstand punishment.
Hold on. Feet on the rope. Feet on the rope. I don't think the referee saw it, but Down Under, he did kick out.
That's it. Down Under, fully aware of Gouda's intentions, having him by the throat. Jett Armstrong, well-placed kick to the side of the neck.
Garmandiri by please of cheese, please. And now, missile drop kick from the top rope.
There's an odd kind of, again, tag team cohesion that has been formed here between Jett Armstrong and Richard Gouda. They're actually working well, despite the ineffectual offense of Dr. Gouda.
Well, the Alchemist Alliance, has been going on for quite a while now. It dates back to mid-last year, mid-2023. So these two guys have spent about 18 months with each other, concocting evil schemes and plans. And they are so close to having ultimate power, ultimate control of Riot City Wrestling.
The ultimate opportunists that are the Alchemist Alliance here. And we know that if Dr. Richard Gouda does get in power, that means only good things for people such as Jimmy C, such as Jett Armstrong. It is that real, it's trickle-down power.
Trickle down, I know, that's right. And think about the championship matches that could be in the future for Jett Armstrong. Think about the opportunities he's going to get if his man, Dr. Richard Gouda, can become the GM tonight.
And now we see here as Downunder fights through the hammerlock here. Big Brodie Marshall willing, seething on the outside, wanting to get into the ring. And there, a short back suplex there. Belly to back from Jett Armstrong. Now straight into the pinfall.
that far leg, still a 2 count. And look at this.
Asking again, the amount of times that Gouda has asked to come into the ring has really shocked me.
No, I would have thought Jett would have kept him on the outside, protected him. Now what? Gouda with the pin.
Oh my God!
Just the 2. Still, that's pretty impressive. Does this guy have some kind of like MMA or some kind of like fighting background we don't know about?
You know, Richard Gouda, he's told me about this. He's told me about this earlier. Think we're about to see the amazing trump card. Oh no!
The amazing what? Well, it doesn't matter because he didn't get a chance to hit it.
I thought we were going to see the monumental move that had been told to me entitled the trump card.
Oh,
But I mean, unfortunately, I think it was kind of true to terms because it ended up being quite disappointing.
and here we go now. Brodie Marshall with a fantastic opportunity. Gets the tag, but look who's in. It's Jett Armstrong.
Whoa, massive boot. Big Brody boot.
Catches the big boot. Brody whipping Jett into the corner. There it is! Spinning power slam.
Big Brody spinning power slam. And a big Brody suplex.
Look at the delay on this vertical suplex.
Big Brody delay.
Yes! Come on!
And a big Brody pin. 2.5.
Look, as much as I've got to maintain professionalism, you know, I was the colleague of Big Brodie Marshall for 2 years. I got to know this man incredibly well. This is just brings a tear to my eye to see how he has not missed a step, Sean Thomas.
But now looking, you can see that Jett Armstrong
the
really
neck.
targeting the neck and the upper shoulders there of Big Brody. Again, you know the target on the back already. However, caught! Sidewalk slam!
He still has the power game though.
But you can see Brodie Marshall grabbing at that neck, writhing in pain. You don't need to tape up your neck. It is a well-established weakness that Brodie Marshall has.
And it was back at Power Trip a couple months ago in this very building that the Alchemist Alliance laid siege to Big Brodie Marshall. They attacked him from behind with the chairs, and they really made a number on his neck as well. So
oh no!
Again, like we said, working on the injured neck, the spinal stenosis that Big Brodie Marshall can never truly shake.
That's it. Now the neck breaker. You are seeing a well-oiled machine in the Alchemy Alliance here. Both Dr. Richard Gouda and Jett Armstrong said, go for the neck.
That's right.
Go for the neck.
It has to be the game plan. Big Brodie Marshall may as well have a big target on that neck.
Yep, big Brody target. Now the crowd and Downunder willing Brody to make a comeback. However, oh my God!
Uranagi there.
Let's remember though that the legal man is indeed Dr. Richard Gouda.
Yeah, I was about to say that's bought him some time, but not a lot.
Whoa!
The strength in the legs though. And
they take him out.
So close. Jill!
Jimmy C!
Jimmy C, the bastard!
At the very last second, pulling Downunder off the apron, leaving Brodie Marshall in the ring. That might be one time too many.
Yes! Get him out of here!
Jimmy C ejected from the building from this match.
This match is too important to have outside interference. Get him out of here!
Now you can hear the song of the people ringing loud and true here. Wait a minute.
In the ring.
Angus!
Steel chair in hand.
Gouda sizing up Brodie Marshall with a chair. Brody has no idea what is coming to him.
Yeah, Michael Kent, he's distracted. Brodie Marshall, turn around.
Oh my God, wait! The fist went through the chair.
He just punched it clean out of Gouda's hand.
Oh no!
Double arm DDT. And Jett Armstrong and Gouda back on top. Referee still has a handful with Jimmy C.
Wait, I mean the chair may be broken. Oh my God,
oh,
Angus.
No.
Angus wrapping the chair around the neck. I mean, this is going to be career ending.
I mentioned Power Trip. This is exactly what happened. To finish what they started.
Here we go, Jett Armstrong. No! No, spine buster! Downunder saving his tag team partner. And oh my God, what the hell?
The chair finds its mark for Dr. Gouda.
Gouda has now taken Downunder out of the equation.
And the straps come down. Hold on, what's he fishing for?
Cheese?
Cheese, please.
Is that brass knuckles? I can't see.
No, it's that powder, Sean.
It's the pocket powder.
The pocket powder. We have seen throughout this campaign, the pocket powder.
Brodie Marshall holding the neck again, finding himself in an awful situation.
Oh no, he's caught it. He caught the pocket powder.
No! He...
Hold on.
Coming forward!
Sean!
Gouda! Oh my God!
The pop-up powerbomb! Big Brodie Marshall!
1, 2, 3! The results are in!
Yes! He did it! He is our new general manager. It is time for martial law.
The results are in, and it is emphatic. Big Brodie Marshall is now your Riot City Wrestling General Manager.
How good? How good is that?
You can see how dejected Jimmy C looks, trying everything within his power, but unfortunately it was not enough to turn back the fury.
And not for nothing, but I think I can breathe a sigh of relief. I think our jobs are going to be safe under the reign of martial law. Your new general manager, and he looked fantastic.
Not for nothing here. I have been absolutely shocked by the effectiveness of Dr. Richard Gouda and Jett Armstrong. They tried everything in the book. They tried pocket powder, they tried steel chairs, they tried Jimmy C, they tried headbutts to the groin, and nothing was enough for the true fighting spirit of Brodie Marshall and Downunder. Sorry, Mr. General Manager Brodie Marshall.
That's how you must address him. It's a shame we didn't get to see the trump card. I have no idea what that was going to be.
Look, time will tell. Maybe. We'll see.
Well, what could be the very first and possibly the last match of Gouda's career, but it's great to see big Brodie Marshall back, looking in incredible shape. This guy, he could take it to just about anyone here in Riot City. He looked phenomenal.
That's it, big Brodie Marshall, now your big Brodie manager.
There's the pyro.
2025 has just been given a big dose of law and order, certified and willed into existence from Brodie Marshall.
All right, let's go back to James Dalton. It's main event time.
It is time for the main event. And it is for the RCW Grand Championship.
Riot City, your winner and new RCW Women's Champion.
I am vacating the Riot City Wrestling Women's Championship due to injury.
She's done it. She's reclaimed the belt. The Huntress is successful.
To the fallen, leave me to be with the broken one. Last time before I go. Hold the last burning ember.
Miki Fortune has won the Riot City Rumble!
Rise up to the
It was a year ago today at Battle for Supremacy 17. Miki Fortune went one-on-one with Zarya, unfortunately coming up short and unable to grab the first ever RCW Grand title. Fast forward 12 months later, winning the Riot City Rumble, Miki Fortune has an opportunity to right the wrongs of the past and grab what she feels and she believes is rightfully hers.
Well, as you mentioned earlier, this is the third of 3 matches to feature Kings of Ruin members. Miki Fortune, if she can do it, if she can win and become Grand Champion, would complete the clean sweep. All members of Kings of Ruin would hold gold here in Riot City Wrestling, and we would end 2024 in, I mean, the best way possible, if you're asking me, dethroning the Old Guard. That is a tall order, Sean Thomas.
Exactly right. You've got Kings of Ruin on one end, Old Guard on the other, who have dedicated their time, dedicated their existence here to maintaining the status quo, and that is themselves. Basso, the Basso brothers, Dean Brady and Ben Rosenthal, standing on the top of the mountain, kicking everybody else down.
That's right. And this year has really been punctuated by the Old Guard, by the way the Old Guard have rallied around their leader. They got the championship around his waist, the Riot City Wrestling Grand Championship, and they are making sure it is not going anywhere. And look at who's joining him. We saw it earlier in the evening, Dean Brady and that Goblin Rosenthal. And anytime this trio is brought together, you know you've got the biggest challenge in the world.
Exactly right. You want to talk about solidifying their place. This is a way to ensure victory. Ben Rosenthal on the outside, the muscle mercenary himself, fresh off this victory early tonight against Banjo Powers, flanking the champion on the outside, who utilized his brother's key to the city to ensure he had that title in the first place.
Yes.
The man has an answer for everything. He has overseen every outcome, every possibility. And I have to wonder, and here's the thing as well, Miki Fortune is not flanked by the Kings of Ruin. That is a choice.
He's out here on her own. Don't forget, it was last year, Battle for Supremacy. Nick Armstrong defeated Chris Basso fair and square to win the Riot City Rumble. What does Chris Basso do? He goads Nick Armstrong into giving up his championship match. Chris Basso has that match against Zarya, loses, and then what does he do? He takes his brother's key to the city. He takes it, he uses it, he becomes grand champion, and then just about every way you can imagine, he has broken the rules to retain that title time and time again, Sean.
Chris Basso is about working smarter, not harder. Whatever it takes to maintain the stranglehold on the division, on the company, on that title.
And that's what it feels like, a stranglehold. The Old Guard have just been ubiquitous this year. That means they've been just about everywhere. You cannot escape this faction.
I am extremely worried for the Huntress here tonight, and the very reason has just stepped up on the apron, and I'm not talking about Ben Rosenthal. Dean Brady on the outside of his ring is a fundamental problem for the Huntress.
He is. Let's go to James Dalton for our in-ring introduction.
The challenger, representing the Kings of Ruin, Rhino's Trust, the Huntress, Miki Fortune!
Fortune wins and becomes grand champion, please make that be the last time we have to endure one of those Ben Rosenthal introductions.
Yeah, the Rosenthal rants, as it were.
I just can't take it anymore.
Dean Brady, Ben Rosenthal are going to be taking their place out the ring. Whether they stay there or not is the question of the night.
Do you really think so? Do you really think they're just going to stay there? It's only a matter of time, and I say that as someone who's called every of these title defenses. They never just stay on the outside.
For the time being, at least, we are looking at a one-on-one affair here.
Oh,
Miki Fortune.
Well, hold on. Maybe I spoke too soon.
Sorry, you're rightly so. Dean Brady and Ben Rosenthal making their way backstage. And they've exited the ring. They've exited the building here. I will say my apologies. We are indeed looking at a one-on-one affair here. The challenger, Miki Fortune, going one-on-one with Chris Basso for the RCW Grand Championship.
We failed to mention it in her in-ring introduction. Miki Fortune is fighting for a lot here tonight, more than you usually would be. Her father, unfortunately, tragically passed away only a few weeks ago. Our condolences go out to the entire family of Miki Fortune. She actually has family in the audience here tonight. Her sister from Japan has flown all the way to be here tonight to witness this match. Miki Fortune has the weight of her family on her shoulders, the weight of her father. And she said during the week that she wants to hold on to that feeling of being a daughter for as long as possible. And tonight, with her family here, with the residents here, with the Kings of Ruin, tonight, hopefully, is the Huntress's night.
See Chris Basso responding to that earlier this week, saying that he has to apologize for what is going to take place here tonight. He gives his condolences to Miki Fortune, but has said that she will not be coming away with the title. This will not be a fairy tale ending. This is not Miki Fortune's night. You have to wonder what kind of state of mind both these individuals are in at the moment.
Absolutely. And of course, we mentioned Miki Fortune a year ago came up short in the main event for the Grand Championship. 12 months of thinking about it, 12 months of rejigging her game plan, thinking about what could she have done differently. I think tonight we are going to see the best version of Miki Fortune we have ever seen.
This is a Miki Fortune that has traveled overseas to ply her craft, to get better, to learn more, to get stronger, more nimble, more dexterous in her approach in ring, just so that she could come back this year, win the Rumble, and earn her place back into a title opportunity.
What a hurricane runner there to kick us off.
Case in point.
Miki Fortune is feeling it here tonight.
Miki Fortune had an opportunity. She is the second to last technically RCW Women's Champion. Giving that opportunity up to make sure that the RCW Grand Championship, that you know!
Oh, Tope Suicida from the Huntress.
Both Zaria and Miki Fortune faced one another to unify the RCW Heavyweight title and the RCW Women's title into the Grand Championship that we know today.
That's right, I was sitting here 12 months ago witnessing one of the greatest matches in Riot City Wrestling history. And tonight, Miki Fortune, who has probably replayed every single moment of that match over and over in her head, is looking...
raking across the back, sorry, I'm just continuing.
Looking for redemption for that night, looking to exercise those demons and become the Grand Champion.
Now, when you're a pro wrestler, every loss is something. Oh my goodness! Chop heard around the world. Every loss, every mistake you make has the ability to haunt you for weeks, months, years later. The matches, the risks you did not take. Oh my God!
Smothering Miki Fortune with his bare hands. The engineer, who's been in main events so many times, has main evented Battle for Supremacy probably more times than anyone else in Riot City Wrestling.
I mean, let's follow the logic though. Let's say Miki Fortune in an alternate universe had indeed come away with a victory 12 months ago against Zaria. She still may have found herself in the same predicament of the key to the city by Chris Basso being used against her.
You have to think so. You have to think one way or another, 2024 would have seen Chris Basso become Grand Champion. Question mark kick for Miki Fortune now.
Miki Fortune really taking a moment to just stay on the attack, fire off with a flurry of kicks and strikes, and now she needs to maintain control and keep on the offense.
She absolutely does. And this match is reminding me of 2018 when it was Miki Fortune's husband, Zak Sabbath, who we saw early tonight. He won the Riot City Rumble and he challenged against Chris Basso.
Oh no, Mega Driver!
Ducks the lariat. Miki Fortune now creates that separation. Chris Basso up and over catches a back elbow.
Early on, Chris Basso already looking for that Sega Mega Driver here.
Yeah, earlier than he normally does, which probably shows just how seriously he's taking this. Wants to wrap it up as quick as he can.
And you look at the size difference here between Chris Basso and Miki Fortune. You know that for Fortune, she understands that she needs to take risks like this, take to the skies, go where Basso cannot!
Oh, high crossbody, cover, hooks the leg, just the two. And yes, as I mentioned, very similar in the mindset to Zak Sabbath, who in 2018, he won the Riot City Rumble. He challenged Chris Basso at Battle for Supremacy, and he came away victorious. Can it happen again? It has happened in the past.
Looking to keep it in the family here tonight. Miki Fortune, as we know, her husband and all the members of Kings of Ruin are going to be glued to the television screens backstage, as will the Old Guard. Everyone looking, as will all of Riot City Wrestling, is watching backstage, wondering who comes out on top. Oh my goodness! Like a rag doll hung out to dry here.
The ribs of Miki Fortune colliding with that steel cable that's in those ring ropes.
That's it, there is no give, despite what you might think on those ropes. It is like a cutting knife onto your rib cage there.
That's why there's tape around it, folks, because that is just steel wire that's separating the wrestlers from the ropes.
And here now, the boos echoing around the community center here in Goodwood as Chris Basso having his way with Miki Fortune. The boot straight onto the chest, just burying her into the ground.
Yeah, the fans tonight have been treated to just about the best that Riot City Wrestling has to offer. How much of a fairy tale ending would it be tonight, Sean, if they could witness Miki Fortune defeat Chris Basso and become the grand champion?
There's so much at stake here, but it's such a weight now on the shoulders of Miki Fortune, knowing that all the other members of Kings of Ruin have won their matches, have taken gold home. Now it's up to you to complete the clean sweep as we've been talking about tonight.
That's right, they got the job done, did the Kings of Ruin. Now, so much pressure on the shoulders of Miki Fortune, and you have to wonder, is it going to be too much pressure, Sean?
Oh, looking to fire back, and it's one simple forearm, dropped her like a brick.
Chris Basso, I don't think he realizes his own strength there. There's the cover, just a 2 count.
I don't think there was any, the lights went out. Miki Fortune just dropped.
And the fans letting Chris Basso know how they feel about him.
That's it. I mean, there's no censorship on YouTube. It's Basso's a wanker radiating here through the community center.
It's hard to disagree. The way this man has treated Riot City Wrestling over the last 12 months, hell, over the last 2 years since he joined the Old Guard, since he founded the Old Guard.
And again, now just trying to bring any sort of rally together, conjure up any sort of momentum. Oh my goodness!
And I think Miki Fortune miscalculated there. I think she was looking for the ropes, found the corner, did not get the leverage she was looking for, and Chris Basso capitalized.
Just drop kicked her halfway across the ring, crumpling, and look how he just simply dragged her across into the middle of the ring. Again, you are seeing that weight difference, the size difference between the two. One well-placed drop kick, one just visceral strike is enough to absolutely obliterate Miki Fortune.
That's right, Miki Fortune has to put in about 10 strikes to equal Chris Basso's 1. So already quite the uphill battle for the Huntress.
That's it, if you're just going move for move or strike for strike, you may not get the job done. But again, this is why Miki Fortune needs to go where Basso is unable to go. That is through the sky, that is through the rope, to the outside. Really become that unpredictable Huntress that you need to be to come away with the Grand Championship.
Oh, just a vicious backbreaker from the engineer who looks to put her away with just the 2. Senior official Michael Kent, who I am informed is celebrating his 10-year anniversary here tonight. Made his debut back in 2014.
That's it. Michael Kent, he spoke to me earlier on, said he's here with a mix of nerves and excitement and energy here as he looks back on 10 years at Riot City Wrestling. We have a plethora of people here that are celebrating. We've recently had a 25th anniversary. We're getting 10-year anniversaries. This is a whole, through the annals of history, Riot City Wrestling is at the forefront of innovation.
That's right, and of course our next event coming up, Reanimated 20 in 2020. 2025, our first event of the new year.
Hold on, here we go. I mean, now Basso having an answer for the high-flying ability of Miki Fortune, hoisting up into the fireman's carry. Oh! And again, targeting those ribs.
Just a vicious gut breaker there from the fireman carry position. Now again, the cover.
One. Miki Fortune says absolutely not. The fire that has been lit inside of the Huntress.
Chris Basso can't believe it. After everything is thrown at her and she kicks out at one, are you kidding?
Now Basso's now going to want to make a statement here. He sees the fire within Miki Fortune is now placing her on top of the rope to add extra insult to injury and go for high impact.
Forearm again from the engineer, now thinking perhaps to join Miki up on top. High rent district, and we call it that for a reason. It is feast or famine up there.
Fortunately, this is actually where Miki Fortune wants to be.
Oh, wow.
Oh no, Poison Rana, oh my God!
Super Poison Rana from the top. Chris Basso landing on the top of his head.
Miki Fortune had a second's worth of a decision to make and simply went for it, dropping the Grand Champion right on top of his head. Can she capitalize is the question. Has the damage that has been accumulating over the last 10, 15 minutes been too much?
Well, at the very least, it buys Miki Fortune a brief reprieve. She's got some time, she can regroup, but don't forget the count is on. We're up to 5 now.
It's in and on a 10 count. Unfortunately, the title stays with the champion. It is champion's advantage here tonight.
And for Miki Fortune, for all she's fighting for, gets to her feet. The count, I believe, is broken.
That's it. This match still continues, and it is still that one-on-one fight. This battle for supremacy, indeed, to be at the top of the mountain here, be able to hold that title up high. With it Chris Basso, is it Miki Fortune? I do question.
And this is what I'm talking about. One shot from Chris Basso, just obliterating Miki Fortune.
That's it.
And she's going to have to fire back 3 or 4 of her own just to make that difference up.
And I think Chris Basso knows this is why he's goading her into a striking contest.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. This guy has been around for quite some time, over 20 years. Chris Basso has been a professional wrestler.
Hold on, oh my goodness!
And Miki Fortune has found a successful combination just there.
1-2 strike, STO! Running STO to perfection!
And nobody does that move better than Miki Fortune.
There you go, now she feels something brewing.
Trouble brewing for Chris Basso.
Scorpion kick against the turnbuckle.
And Chris Basso, is he rolling almost to the outside? Miki trying to prevent it.
Honestly, I do not know whether that was deliberate or simply instinct, but either way, he flopped to the outside and that prevents the 3 count.
Yeah, Miki Fortune did her best, but unfortunately, Chris Basso now on the outside. A count out favors the champion.
We're up to 2 here.
Miki's got to regroup again, but at least Chris Basso isn't on top of her right now. At least she's got a moment to rest.
Basso is back up on his feet. I think Miki now
not looking to rest.
And very smartly, Basso diving over the guardrails into the audience, into the crowd.
Well, that's one way of avoiding that. The coward's way out, perhaps, but very smart.
This count, I don't know what we're up to at the moment. But again, this does give a bit of time for Miki Fortune to gather some strength. Oh my goodness.
Chris Basso.
Wait a minute. No, surely not. Oh my God.
Miki's climbing up to the top rope. Chris Basso's nowhere near the ring. What is she thinking?
Oh no! Over the top rope, over the rails, onto the Grand Champion!
Incredible! Holy shit indeed!
Chris Basso thought he was safe among the thrum of the crowd. Miki Fortune said, absolutely not, I don't care.
He is absolutely not a man of the people, Sean. They couldn't care less about seeing Chris Basso eat it just then.
Now, Miki Fortune following Chris Basso here.
Impressive strength to get the Grand Champion back within the ringside area.
And now see how the tables have turned, and that is the sort of offense that Fortune needs to employ to stay on top of the champion.
And Chris Basso back in the corner now. This is where Miki Fortune struck the last time they were in the ring.
There you go, that scorpion kick once again!
Oh, this time she gets it, but...
Wait, caught!
Yeah, Chris Basso
Caught!
has her caught!
No! That is a sick powerbomb!
Just disgusting in strength.
That head and back bounce off. Oh no, coming back for more.
Not again, not again.
Oh my God.
This time a turnbuckle powerbomb.
The buckle bomb, just less of a power bomb, just throwing, launching.
And notice,
Fortune.
for all Miki Fortune has done, who is in the driver's seat right now? Somehow, some way, it's Chris Basso.
You have to wonder, has the damage been done to Miki Fortune? But by the same token,
It's just yanked off her necklace there.
I mean, how much damage has been done to the champion? You have to think that all of this does something. Where is Basso going?
I said Miki Fortune.
Oh my God! Wait, that's his sister!
That's Kira Summers.
Heading on, oh my God! Wait a minute! What is he doing?
Miki Fortune's sister.
Going for the single, oh my God!
Oh yes, come on!
Double stomp!
Mayuri to the back.
Now bringing family back to safety.
It is a family business after all.
I have to wonder how smart that was from the champion
Here
to
we
be
go.
family involved.
For the win. Miki Fortune thinking Mayuri.
Wait!
Chris Basso with the
One,
rob.
two, kick out!
Thank God. Thank God for that.
Has it scouted.
Big roundhouse.
Oh wait, Sega Mega Driver, no!
Counted, counted, Hurricane Rana.
Full victory!
Cover.
Two! New champ!
Just two.
I thought for sure we were set to crown a brand new RCW Grand Champion.
Oh, my heart is beating out of my chest right now, Sean Thomas.
Reversing the Sega Mega Driver into a Hurricane pin. Almost! So close!
Superhuman. Miki Fortune is superhuman.
Chris Basso took a moment to head to the outside to talk some trash to the family of Miki Fortune. And as just, if there was a fire in Miki Fortune before, it is a goddamn bonfire that is raging at this point.
She's doing it for her family.
Wow!
But
inside out.
yeah,
I mean, that fire's been snuffed out.
short arm lariat there by Chris Basso. He's now got her up on her shoulders and oh, not again, not this.
I don't know. What in the hell does Basso have planned here?
This is a favored move by Chris Basso from yesteryear. Haven't seen him pull it out in a while, but you know, it's a big stake.
Oh!
Miki Fortune, I think, took the worst of that. Cover now.
And that could be all she wrote. Miki Fortune says no.
Another near fall. Again on the side of Chris Basso.
Looks like a seated F5, I don't quite know. From the top rope.
Lands getting around Miki.
Miki Fortune, you see there, slapping the mat, willing herself and spitting in the face of the champion.
Defiance, absolute defiance from the Huntress right now.
Oh my God, no. Second Mega Driver time, wait a minute.
Oh,
Pitbull!
She counted it.
Two! Ah!
Chris Basso, he's held on though. He has held on.
No!
There
No!
it is. Sega Mega Driver to put Miki Fortune
I think
away.
unfortunately, kick out!
She kicked out. She kicked out.
Miki Fortune will not die. Chris Basso is absolutely beside himself.
Hey,
Even Bennington. I don't know if you saw Dean Brady and Ben Rosenthal have come down to the ring, title in hand.
yeah, they took the Grand Championship. It was sitting on our announce desk here. Ben Rosenthal now handing it. Hold on.
Wait.
Here come the cavalry. It's the Kings of Ruin.
Kings of Ruin, Sabbath, and the tag team champions. The Emerald Crown holder and the tag team champions have eliminated Dean Brady from the equation.
Hold on. Chris Basso still has the title belt.
Whoa, whoa!
Miki ducks it.
Low blow, yes!
Oh, the belt in the face. And now,
Wait a minute, surely not.
one of her own.
Oh my God! This could be it! 1, 2, oh my God!
Just 2! How was that just 2?
Chris Basso kicks out. Chris Basso is still the RCW Grand Champion, Angus.
How was that just 2? That should have been it. Chris Basso, digging deeper than he's ever had to dig before, has kicked out.
The Old Guard came out. Kings of Ruin came out. We are back to one-on-one. It is Miki Fortune. It is Chris Basso.
This is one hell of a fight. This is one hell of a war. One hell of a main event here at Battle for Supremacy.
Miki, do it for your family. Miki.
Could it be one final Mayari? No.
No!
Chris Basso to his feet, cutting the legs out from underneath Miki Fortune.
Oh my God.
And now, setting her up.
Oh!
Sega Mega Driver.
Surely not, surely not.
Oh no, another. He's setting her up for...
Oh my God!
Super Sega Mega Driver.
What in the hell?
That's all she wrote.
The dreams of Miki Fortune and the dreams of her family have been dashed by Chris Basso and the Old Guard.
She was so close, Sean. She was moments away from putting away Chris Basso, but just the Old Guard, the mountain tonight was too high of a climb for Miki Fortune.
We are ending 2024 with a Chris Basso mountaintop. The RCW Grand title still within the iron grip of the engineer. Miki Fortune.
Oh, she's distraught. Look at her. Look at Miki.
Miki Fortune had this match won. Miki Fortune had the title in hand.
Oh, bloody hell. And here comes, somehow they escape the Kings of Ruin and the Old Guard are joining Chris Basso once more. But folks, that was Riot City Wrestling in 2024. That was Battle for Supremacy. We hope you join us in 2025. Until then, farewell for now, but not forever.